Welcome to Coach Hayes Football and the team. That's right. If you're here, that means you want to become a team member, and here's how you do it. Simply join up. There are 3 tiers. The first tier is the player tier. On this tier, you get to use special emojis as well as you will get member shoutouts. The second tier is the coach tier. Now, here's where you get prioritized in the comment section on live streams, discounted merchandise. You also will receive access to early videos and private videos. The third tier is the coordinators tier. This tier right here is where it gets really exciting. You get to skip the phone lines and be next automatically. Also, you can join me on the screen, right, during the live streams. You get to come on the screen and talk your talk. Also, we'll be watching some games together. So you'll get specialized and private links in order to watch the games with Coach live. Just a quick note, the higher the tier, you also get the perks that go below it. That's really exciting. So not only that you get the perks for that tier, but you get the ones that follow underneath as well. So don't hesitate. Go ahead, hit that join button, become part of the team with Coach Hayes, and become a player, coach, or coordinator. And I'm telling you, we're going to have a great time this season.
Take it back, take it back, take it back, take it back, slide, 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 you're gonna go live, slide, you're gonna go live, slide, you're gonna go live, slide, I like you got some skate, skates on, skates on, skate, I like you got on some 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 skate. For the jet, let's go. Pull off with you, slide ding, ride ding, dad ding, moving with you, drop it with you, time about the green light, let's go.
What's up? What's up? What's up, Cane Nation? We back in the building, man. Appreciate y'all coming through. Let me know everything looks good, sounds good. We definitely get this thing rocking and rolling. I see my man Cuban Cane in here. He ain't called me a liar yet. Yeah, he did. Well, he called Pilo a lie. Shout out to Cuban Cane in the building. Pilo, that's a lie. He's referring to this comment. Pilo, shout out to the best YouTube channel, Coach Hayes Football. I appreciate you, Pilo. We here. Now, Cuban Cane. Man said Marino's a game changer. Montana is a game changer. Sad times in these millennials. I'm not a millennial. I'm a Pepsi generation. I don't know how old you are, but it is what it is. Anyway, let me know. Okay, LMV gave me the thumbs up. We good to go. Shout out to a couple of people in the building, man. Omega Red, how you doing? Man, Omega Red. I'm calling out to you right now, bro. I don't know if you do this or not, but we've also added to the membership the Discord. So make sure you join that Discord. All right. It's free to all, but there's a section for the members where you come on in. We have conversations in the locker room, as we call it. So come on in. Also, we're going to put a lot more information in there as well. We're building it up. So it's, a work in progress. But shout out to 2 members that we have right here working on it as well, man. Shout out to Go Tigers and shout out to Lewis Don, who are actually running it, man. So give a big shout out to them. If you see them in the chat, Coach Hayes, say thank you, man. Right? LMV, Shad, all you guys being there. E. Brown in there all the time. So I appreciate y'all and others, man, and others as well. But like I said, we got that going. Also, guess what we got? We got the giveaway for January, and February almost over. So it's a leap year. So we got one more extra day in the month of February. So we're going to do that here in a little bit. All I'm asking is you got to be able to call in and accept your prize. You pick anything in the store that you want. All you got to do is make sure you call on in. So make sure you check it out right there. So all of the names of all the members of that spinning around. If you're a coordinator, you got 3 opportunities on the wheel. If you're a coach, you got 2 opportunities. And if you're a player, you get 1 opportunity. So the higher the tier, the more opportunities you have. Anything in the store, I don't care what it is, from a hoodie to a cup, glass, T-shirt, whatever, it's up to you. You just have to hit me up on the email and let me know exactly what it is. Oh, Shad. Well, I tell you, you got a little Shad, man. All right, so shout out to Omega Red, man. Go on and join the Discord. If you're a member, you have to connect your YouTube to the Discord. We got things in there to let you know how to do it. If not, reach out to somebody that'll definitely tell you how to do it. And you can go ahead and it'll automatically open those doors for you on the back end. Slowfolk, what's up? Slowfolk be in the building too, man. Shout out to you, LMV. There you go. There's the link for the membership. Also, do me a favor, put the Discord link up too, because I haven't, for some reason, it didn't come up in the description, which it should be in a couple of shows. But if you wouldn't mind, Ellen, I appreciate that. Insane DW, we looking for you in the Discord too. See if you got some of that Johnny Walker Blue for your boy. Huh? All right, here we go. Shad, of course, is in the building. Got the E Brown emojis going on. OG Kane, what's up with you, man? Been a minute. I ain't seen you in a while, man. And Everyday Kane, thank you so much. My new username is Hayes Technological Industries. Come on. Y'all know what time it is. 1 hour show today. No, man. 2 hours, Cuban Kane. 2 hours. All right. So we're going to get it going. Let a couple more people come on in this thing. Sauce Vader in the building, man. Another member in the building. I ain't seen you in the Discord. Come on in the Discord, man. Enjoy. Chop it up and talk it up. I let a few more people come in. Like I said, we got the spinning wheel going here for a giveaway. All you got to do is be present to win if you're a member. All right. So we're there in the building. We got over 100 members in here. So I thank you all so much. As I wait for people to call on in, let me go ahead and just, like I said, we'll talk a little bit about the new cornerbacks coach in Chevis Jackson, And Chevis Jackson, former NFL player, all right, played at LSU, from Mobile, Alabama, played for the Falcons, was drafted by the Falcons in the 3rd round in 2008. He played for the Falcons, played for the Jacksonville Jaguars, the New England Patriots, Denver Broncos, and the Carolina Panthers on the practice squad off season. Took a year off, 2 years off rather, and then started his coaching career at South Alabama as a graduate assistant in 2013 and 14. Then he went on to LSU, back to his alma mater in 2015. Then became the defensive back coach at Ball State for 16 through 18. Moved on to Kansas 2019, 2021. Y'all may remember that name, Les Miles. It's all about who you know. It's all about the connections. All right. So he became the DB coach at Kansas and then went on over to Marshall. And this is where we started to get our connections to Miami. And was coaching there with Lance Guidry, our current defensive coordinator, as a defensive back coach. And then currently right now at Miami, the University of Miami, that is, as a DB coach. So let's talk about this. What does he bring to the table? Okay. Here's what I'll say. One, he does bring that NFL experience. And when I looked him up and I looked at his college career, I was highly impressed with what he did as a player. I was highly impressed. In his junior season, this is most important. He started all 13 games. He finished the season with 46 tackles, 2 interceptions, and a team high 14 pass breakups. But here's what's really important if I'm looking at it correctly. No, I apologize. Sophomore season. Jackson ranked in the top 10 in the nation in 5 statistical categories. That's big right there, man. And that goes to show that he understands the game. Now, coaching-wise, I know he has a lot of accolades when it comes to Marshall and so forth and their rankings and what they did. I'm going to go through all of that. Probably got a lot of other great content creators that have already gone through that, so I'm not going to put you through that painstaking piece of it. But I guess the question is, what does he bring to Miami, or what is he expected? And as I titled this, Chevis Jackson is tasked with making cornerbacks dominant for the Canes. And that has been an area that we've seen not where we're used to, right? I remember watching Miami Hurricane games, and if a cornerback did get beat, which happens, it is football, we damn sure was going to make the tackle. We ain't never used to see Miami Hurricane DBs just get outrun, all right? We never saw guys just get beat and just take that thing 60, 70. We talk about Middle Tennessee taking slants 60, 70, 80 yards to the crib. Or, you know, guy just outrun you on a vertical route, a 9 route, and just blow your doors off. And so I'm tasking him because everybody knows that Coach Hayes is on the 10 or bust train. Bust with a T, not bus. Bust. 10 or bust this season. And we need our DBs in order to do that. We need our cornerbacks. We need our safety to get that done. And the beautiful thing about it is he and Lance Guidry worked together prior. Okay. And that is something we don't see a lot at the Miami Hurricanes. We don't see the coordinators having an opportunity to pick their supporting cast, right? We know that Coach Cristobal, I would just say, likes to hire his own guys. And as a coordinator, you come in and you deal with it, right? We've seen that happen before here at the Canes. And so I say the same thing. It was very interesting, and I think it was a great that he gave Lance Guidry the opportunity to hire somebody that he knows to help out with this thing. And he decides to hire Chevis Jackson, right? Now, we know that there was late departures by two people on this staff, which is Tim Harris, who's the running back coach, decided to go to UCF and become the offensive coordinator there for the Knights. And then we lost Jamil Adai, who decided to take his talents to the NFL. Can't get mad at either one of them. They didn't make a lateral move. They went up. And so I totally understand it. All right. Now, El Rico said, hope he's a good recruiter. Well, he has been acknowledged for being a good recruiter when he was at Ball State. All right. In 2017, he received an award as the top recruiter in the MAC. All right. So, that's saying something, right? I mean, we're talking about Ball State in the MAC. Okay. So that's saying something right there. So he seems to be a guy, like I say, not long ago. I mean, I guess, 12 years ago, 16 years ago, playing at the, at LSU, but maybe a guy. I don't know anything about him. I haven't, heard of him from a coaching standpoint. But hey, man, I'm like this. If they pick him, I'm for him. I just need that cat skint, baby. Like I said, I don't care how you do it. Like when I was on Flo's show the other day, I don't care how you skin the cat. Just get him skint, baby. You want to pull out your Ginsu 2000 or you want to sharpen up a rock? All right? It's up to you. I don't care. Just get him in the pan and let's fry this thing up. But I'm back to my thing of tasking him with getting DBs back to a certain status. We know at Miami, the city itself, the talent in South Florida in general, is known for having great speed, known for having guys that can cover. We've seen people leave out of here like the Patrick Petersons, right? Leave out of here and go to LSU. We've seen a lot of guys that can play, especially at the cornerback, decide to take their talents elsewhere. And to me, hopefully he can help with that. And we got to get talent in here. All right. We brought some guys in, but have they been developed? I guess that's a big word. A lot of people talk about that. Have they been developed? Hate to bring these guys' name up, but a lot of people talk about. Y'all crazy in the chat. A lot of people talk about, like cats like DJ Ivy and those guys. But then they go to the league and they contribute. Nassau, what's up with you, baby? And they contribute, right? But we need them to contribute as a Miami Hurricane. I don't care what they do for another team. I hate to say that. I mean, I want them to flourish wherever they go. But what I'm saying is I need them to ball out here. And when they go there, they can ball out as well. But don't come here and look mediocre and some GM or scout say, hey, this guy got a lot of potential. Let's try him for the low. And then they go out there and ball out. Nah, I don't see it. I'm not happy with it. All right. So with that being said, phone numbers here, start load number Q 862-799-9956. I do want to hear your thoughts on this as well. I do want to hear what you guys think about it. What do you know about them? Educate me. Just because I got the platform on here in the show, my face up here, I don't claim to know everything. I just want to hear what he brings to the table. But I will say he's got to bring something to the table, all right, besides just the opportunity of coaching. We got to be able to develop these guys. And I think with him working with Lance Guidry before, a lot of DB stuff is about communication, believe it or not. A lot of things when it comes to the DB world, especially on the side of coaching, comes down to communicating, right? Y'all have heard me say this once, 100 times, I'll say it 101 now. If we're all wrong, we're all right. What do I mean? If I go out there and call cover 3 as the coach, and somebody checks cover 2-2-2, check 2, everybody better be checking 2, because if half of us playing this and the other half is playing that, that's where you get coverage bust. So communication is key. Hopefully he's a teacher, right? He's a teacher. And when you talk about the defensive backfield, developing guys starts up here, right? It's not always about strength. It's not always about will. It's about being a cerebral player, understanding route concepts, understanding splits, understanding down and distance. See, these are the things that make defensive backfields very good, if not great. Understanding what can happen. You don't always have to be the fastest, but if your mind goes fast, your feet move fast. And we've seen some of the greatest DBs not beat a clock fast. They're not clock fast in the 40, but their mind is breaking records, i.e. Ed Reed. Probably wasn't the fastest dude in the 40. Probably doubt it. But his mind ran a 4.2. You understand? Troy Polamalu. Yeah, you can even say Richard Sherman may not be the fastest on the clock. All right. But then you got guys like a Deion Sanders or a Champ Bailey, or these guys who are super fast and cerebral. They on a whole nother level. That's why they got a gold jacket, if you understand what I'm saying. So we got to get our players to understand these concepts. And that's where I hope he shines the most. And I would love to sit down with him, ask him, what is his strength? Because when people talk about developing defensive backs, you got to develop the mind. You got to develop the mind. And that's what's important. Like I said, 862-799-9956. Call on in. Let's talk about it. Pilo, I need you to call in. You said, I thought it was Canes night. I need somebody to holler. But while I'm waiting on that, let's go ahead and let's spin this wheel right quick. Let's see if anybody is willing to be a winner. Let's see what we got. I don't know. See if we can give away some stuff today. Let's see what we got here. Let's clap it up. Get down, Brown. Get down, Brown. Been a Hurricane fan since 1983. Get down. Now, you won before, way back, and you didn't call in. This is your second time now. I'm going to give you opportunity to call in and get down, Brown. If somebody knows somebody, you better text them and let them know. All right? Get down, Brown is the winner. LMV, if you wouldn't mind, type that in for me. Get down, Brown needs to call in. All right? So we'll do another one here in a little bit. But Get Down Brown is the winner of that, man. So big shout out to him. Hopefully he'll call in here soon and we can get this thing going. Now, y'all doing all this talking. What are call-ins at? 862-799-9956. Stop playing with it. All right? Let me see if I can answer a few questions on here. Gil, I appreciate it, man. Says show coach some love. Hey, man, like the live, man. Appreciate it. Let's get the algorithm kicking up here. All right, here we go. Get down, Brown. You better call in and get this doggone gear, man. Shad, what do you mean, oh, Lord, top recruiter thing again? What do you mean? Call in. Don't be scared, Shad. Talk to us. Nassau. I like your show because it's different. Shout out to Shad, man. Y'all make sure you go check out Shad, man. Go over there and like Shad1419 has a show, talks about Canes. Make sure that you go over there and check that out as well. It says, I like your show because it's different than most. Not saying that all Canes shows aren't different, but your show just does something different. I like it. Yes, I'm afraid. Don't be scared, man. Don't be scared. All right. So hopefully that's it, man. Come on, y'all. Y'all got coach up here floating, man. Huh? Oh, he was a November winner. How do you know this? Put him in as the January winner, though, LMV. He was a January winner. Maybe he won back in November, but he was a January winner. He was a January winner, LMV. But all love, we'll leave it up here. You need to call in right away. Ain't no telling what he's doing, man. I'll put that back up there. But anyway, like I said, 862-799-9956. Go ahead and call on in. And let's talk about it. Coach, he got to donate. What you mean donate? He a member. He ain't got to donate. He a member. Give. This is only for the members. Reggie said she a woman. They don't forget nothing. Well, I tell you, they tough. There you go, Ellen. Come on, Ellen V. There you go, right there. We got it on the screen right there. Go ahead and call on in. All right, we got my man Shad in the building. Shad, what's up with you, man?
Coach Hayes, what's going on?
I'm good, man. What's your thoughts on the new defensive back coach, cornerbacks coach, Chevis Jackson, man, coming from Marshall?
Oh, I mean, I don't know much about him, but I do remember watching him at LSU, and he was one of the first corners that I used to try to play like when I was in high school because they had an interesting way of playing coverage back then. It was kind of interesting because at the snap of the ball, if they were playing, say they were playing like the inside, they were forcing the receiver to the outside. At the snap of the ball, they would have like a little technique where they would kind of jump inside at the snap and then also was able to play press. And I mean, it was kind of it was good. And like I said, he was the first guy that I remember doing it because obviously, you know, that was during when LSU was, you know, they just won a national title in 07 because that's kind of when I, you know, really started watching college football like I really do. So he was one of the first guys that popped off to me. And like I said, it was just that interesting way that they would play press coverage and stuff like that. I mean, I'm assuming that he should have some ties to Louisiana or anything like that. I know some people have posted the graphic of the defensive backs that he coached at Marshall and the interceptions and, you know, the knockdowns and things like that. So it'll be interesting to kind of see how that goes and how he actually teaches the guys to play coverage because I understand because, you know, I had looked at some of his highlights earlier and he played like a guy that located the ball in the air, like, you know, would turn around, turn his head and stuff like that. He didn't really play through his hand, you know, play through hands. So it'll just be interesting to kind of see how that works. And not to be pessimistic, but it is interesting because this will be the third defensive back coach for some of the guys on the team and the second defensive back coach for some of the guys on the team as well. So that's going to be a learning curve, an adjustment. Even though it's the same defense, you still got maybe some terminology, maybe some of the drills and stuff that, you know, guys do differently. But all in all, I mean, he would be considered a young guy, a guy that's still somewhat relatable, you know, to the guys. I'm sure it's a contingency of CANES fans that probably are looking at it from the vantage point of he might not actually be more refined than like a DVD, you know. So I'm sure some fans will feel that way. But
hold on, say it again, Shad. Say that again. You said, hold on, say that again. You said he's not as refined as DVD.
No. I was saying he may not look more like from an experience standpoint, like you know, because that was one of the arguments, like, oh, well, DVD doesn't have enough experience and things like that. And obviously, I know Chevis Jackson. You know, he was at South Alabama, and then he went to Ball State, and he went to Marshall. Now he's here. And I think DVD started, you know, kind of off the field with us a couple of years, and then he, you know, he's had the 1 year at the cornerback coach. Now he's at went to FIU. Now he's at USL. So kind of he's not a lot more experienced doing this than DVD is. So I'm sure, and I don't want to put that on your show because your show is not confrontational. So I'm not gonna say that. I'll say that for my show. But what I say is that I think he'll be a good hire. I'll say that. I don't want to put that on your show because I don't want people thinking that.
Don't do that, Shad. Okay, well,
any of this stuff that I'm saying.
Well, I'm finna get confrontational then, because I do think I think he does have more experience than DVD. No disrespect to DeMarcus Van Dyke, but like I say, he had his own room since 2016. That's 8 years, right? 16 to 24. So 8 years of being the position coach. Again, not one, but 19, 20, 21. So that's 3 years at a P5 level. Didn't do so well at Kansas. But I will say that Coach
I forgot
Leopold,
about that Kansas,
but that Leopold did retain him. And so because Coach Leopold retained him, I've always said that. When new coaches come in and you get retained, that says something about you. That does say something about you, because it is easy to just, wipe you off the board and let the DC bring somebody else. But there are two answers to that. There is either one, the players really like you and you do a good job and you're a good fit, and you do need somebody there that's been there already that can kind of help manage some things because you are the most likable guy on the previous staff. No problem. But then the second thing is, three things. The second thing is they really like what you do. And then the third thing is they don't have nobody else right now at this particular time, and you're the best available. So those are the three options of really why that is, So one, you kind of glue to the team that's there already, right? Two, and again, it's in no particular order. Two, you really know what you're doing. And then three is you're just the best available. So hopefully it's two, and it's 1 and 2 in my book, right? Hopefully it's 1 and 2 in my book.
Yeah. But no, that's all I wanted to bring up. Like I said, Chevis Jackson was a guy that, I really, I looked at, and obviously, Pat Peterson kind of, put the whole LSU DBU thing on the map. But Chevis Jackson was a dude. He was a really, really good player.
Good.
At LSU, his time there. But that's all I wanted.
I love it, man. Well, Shad, man, let people know what time you come on, what you do on your show, since you're so confrontational. That Shad be on the cursing people out, and all the other stuff. I'm just playing.
I don't do it.
Go ahead, talk to us.
No,
I don't do that.
I'm gonna try to lock in a Thursday time. So it's gonna be CANES Roundtable. That's the official name of the show. So
okay,
we'll come on Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Eastern. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then on Saturdays, I do
8 Eastern for my Easterners out there. That's 8 Eastern for you guys.
Yeah. And then on Saturdays at 5:30 Central Standard Time, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, I do a show with Chuck and Chelsea where we kind of do what Hayes and Street do, except for we just do it one day. And this weekend, we're going to be talking about the college football expansion and whether or not bowl games should actually be part of in-season games rather than waiting till the season concludes. So that's what I got going on.
I love it, man. Well, y'all go over there and subscribe, man. Like I said, LMV, I know she's going to put it up in there at some point. Still waiting on your boy, man. Hit your boy up, man. Get down Brown. He better call on in to get this hoodie or something, man. He about to lose out.
All right, man.
All right, man.
All right, Coach.
Shad, you going to be in the locker room tonight? He didn't want to answer that. Shad be in the locker room cutting up. Anyway, I'm going to take this next caller. If Get Down on call by then, we'll spin the wheel one more again. 8964, what's up with you? Talk to us. Oh, Insane, I missed you, dog. I'm going to get you next, Insane. Talk to us, caller.
Coach.
Yes.
Coach, what's going on, baby? This Everyday King.
Everyday Kings. All right, I'll take it. Talk to me.
Yes, sir. It's been a while. I told myself I'd call you more this year, and I want to be able to join the boom room with you and watch. We all watch the game together, man. Until I got to pay a couple child support, so I'll go ahead and join the boom room.
Well, go ahead, man, and take care of the shorty through the child support, man. You can't lose that license out there, man. So go on and get that.
Yeah,
done.
you can't. Yeah, man. Yeah, they get you, baby. But I'll be on board. But I got two questions about this hire, and I know you probably got this. One of it is that, do big name hires even matter no more in the Hurricanes things, and how important it is for the DC to give the green light on this hire than the head coach going ahead and hiring somebody else on his own?
All right, I'll answer the second question first, if you don't mind. I think that it was big for Lance Guidry to get someone who, the word trust is not there. I mean, I think these coaches who are there already have it. However, the learning curve of a brand new coach coming in, now you have to spend more time teaching him. I firmly believe the current coaching staff understands his defense. I mean, if you're a football coach, you've been doing this for some time, the base philosophy doesn't take long to pick up. It's the nuances of the defense that you have to translate to your players, right? So if Lance Guidry comes in, the calling of the plays, I have to be honest, the terminology as coaches go, it's not hard. You're a coach. You know what, for example, if Jason Taylor, he knows what an inside stun is, right? He knows what a end tackle stun is. Some people call it TEX for tackle in cross, TEX, right? Lance Guidry may call it crawfish. I don't know. But at the end of the day, it's still a tech stunt, right? TEX, tackle in cross, right? But again, terminology is very minute. Now, how you want that run is where the real coaching comes in, okay? So to bring a guy in that already knows that, has been with you before, you don't have to spend that extra time, especially on the defensive backside, right? Well, when it's 3rd and 7, do we want to play this particular call inside or outside leverage? Do we want to show a press and bail? Those are the nuances, how to pass it off and that kind of. You don't have to teach him so he can teach the kids or the players. Excuse me. Shout out to the wholesome one. All right. So that's big. Second part one of your question I'm answering second is, I don't know if big name hires are always the best hire. We just saw that last year. We had a bunch of big name hires. It got us 5 and 7. Now for whatever reason that is, I'm not getting into that tonight, but big name is not always best, but also timing is everything, right? I mean, it's late. It is almost, right. I mean, we literally, a week and a few days out from being in March. So with that being said, how many are available, right? Are you going to pay enough to woo a defensive back coach to make a lateral move, right? So at this point, you may not get a big hire. And maybe that's why Lance Guidry got the green light in order to hire this guy, because it's not a lot of people. Maybe Coach Cristobal went to him and said, hey, coach, DB coach just dipped on us. And who would you like? You got any guys in mind? Let's look at them. Let's talk to them. Let's vet them. Let's see what they got going on. And so that's where you are.
And my 3 tops, coach, was, my Christmas list on this DB. One is always going to be DB coach Corey. Second,
Corey who?
Corey Raymond.
Corey Raymond. That was at LSU, Florida. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think he's back at LSU now. I think he's back at LSU now.
You see? Damn.
I think.
Then, of course, Patrick Surtain, and I'm not gonna lie, man. I was hearing you and Shad talk. In my opinion, humble opinion, he played in the NFL. He understand. He was under Coach T, Mike T.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he understands the position. I think he well deserved it, to me.
Yeah, the thing about Corey Raymond, like I say, he's back at LSU. Now we talking money now. You gotta remember, money plays a point too, right? So he is back at LSU. I know he got released by Florida, and now he's back at LSU. Here's the thing. Corey Raymond, I was just looking this up. I was on another show talking about it. Corey Raymond was making $725,000 as the DB coach. Wasn't even a coordinator.
Damn.
So can Miami pay him $725,000? Maybe LSU is close to that. I don't know what his salary is at LSU. Somebody can fact check it. The fact checker's there. But again, would you leave LSU right now? They're coming back, going in as a DB coach. I don't know what he made. I don't know what he's making at LSU, but I know at Florida it was reported that he was making $725,000, something like that. So yeah, So yeah, it is what it is. But no, most definitely.
But I'm happy with the hire. It's
Sure.
when I looked at them, the hire right now, what they picked them up from Coach Jackson, I think he'll do good.
Hmm.
I think everything will play out smooth. They always say, the underrated always be on top. So I trust Mario, and I
Hmm.
said okay, but I always got my wish list on it, so I ain't complaining too
I
much
told
about it.
listen, if I could take Corey Raymond, I would have took him too, man. That's my man right there. Big shout out to him. Like I said, I knew him. I first met him way back. Matter of fact, here in Orlando at a coaching convention, I met him when he was at Utah State. Matter of fact, let me tell you what year that was. I don't even remember. Let me look that up right
I was
quick.
just about to ask you what year that.
That had to be 2011. Let me see. Let me pull up Corey Raymond. When was he at Utah State as a DB coach? Had to be 2009, 2010. 2009, 2010. He was a cornerback coach at Utah State. So, wow. 15 years, man. All right. So there it is,
That's
man. So,
crazy.
yeah,
I
that's when I met
thought
him.
all this time he was still at Florida. You just reminded me he had LSU.
No, they fired him. Remember, they fired him at Florida. They fired him. And that would have been a great opportunity. Like, that's what's so funny. I think when they fired him, if we had the opening, we may have had the opportunity to grab him. You know what I mean? But again, a lot of stuff is
Yeah.
timing. I don't think Jamil Adad knew that position was going to be open way back when they fired him. So a lot of this stuff comes down to time and opportunity and availability.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But you gotta give Coach Lance what he got. Hey, we trust in the process, baby.
Yeah, no, I'm not
We
mad at
trust in
it.
the
I'm not
process.
mad at it at all. I'm not mad. And I say this, Corey Raymond is a very good recruiter as well. For those who want to know about the recruiting side. But man, I appreciate it. Let me go and get to these next calls. And I thank you so much, man.
All right, Coach. Thank you for bringing me on, baby.
Anytime, man. Don't be a stranger, man. Call on in some more.
Yeah, I'm gonna call. Hey, man. Hey, that boom boom room. I'm being in that boom boom room this year, baby.
Ooh, the champagne room be kicking. All right,
baby. Oh,
baby.
the champagne. I'm sorry, baby.
It's all good. One in the
champagne.
same. Hey, you call it what you want. Just don't call it collect. That's all I'm saying, man.
All right. Man.
All right. Shout out to Coach for the dad jokes out here. Let me get my man right here. Talk to me. Can I speak to Johnny?
Johnny is not available right now, my good sir.
Well, who am I speaking with then, my good man?
This is Insane. How may I help you?
Insane DW. You called here, and so you asked, how could you help me? How can I help you, my good brethren?
I just want to address the topic of the night, my good sir. My good sir. Hey, Johnny is on deck. I'm going to tell you, he just walked in.
What?
He just walked in. Yeah, he just walked in. He just walked in. You show up late sometimes.
Tell that boy to jump in the cup, boy. We ready?
Oh, yeah. I just got to. Matter of fact, it'll be meat tonight. I ain't only need no rice. It's like B12 say, yeah.
Yeah. So talk to me, man. What's on your mind, man?
It's been a minute. But in regards to this, I think it's a good hire. I don't know much about the new coach.
Sure.
But I think it's a bonus that he knows Guidry's system and his tendencies and what he wants when he calls his defenses.
Gotcha.
So it's familiar with the coach, with his style and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that'll benefit us long term, especially defensively,
Mm-hmm.
that offense that we're going to have this year. And to bring in, like I say, somebody that can run that secondary, help him run that secondary, I should say, is a plus for the team.
Yeah, because again, DB coaches, yes, he's the cornerback coach. Lance Guidry works with the safety, but there is some cross coaching in there, right? And so, when you talk inside run or if you talk half field, and this was what's important. I want people to understand this. One thing about a cornerback's coach, he's got a corner on this side of the field and a corner on this side of the field. Unless his eyes caught like a pistol, He can't see both of them at the same time, right? Right? He ain't out there like this. He ain't out there trying to look at both sides. I don't know how I look right then. I feel funny. But what I can say is when you do have field drills, or even if you do a full 7-on-7, you still got Coach Guidry looking at maybe the left side. You got this guy looking at the right side. So when Coach Guidry's DB his safety messes up, you got this gentleman that can help correct it. And on Guidry's side, if Chevis Jackson's corner messes up, you got Coach Guidry on this side. So you got an additional set of eyes looking. So that's a plus as well. And again, hopefully, or he definitely should have an understanding of this defense and the nuances that go with it.
Yeah. And I go back to that saying you have. If we all wrong, we right.
We all wrong, we all right. Yeah.
Yeah, we all right. And I think again, it's invaluable when you brought up earlier with him being retained by other staff before.
Yeah.
And the previous staff had been that, and one of three things, but in my opinion, that speaks volumes because they saw something in him other than just, the chemistry with the players and all that. But they know that you had to be there was something intangible about him for them to keep him on staff.
Correct.
And he's a young up-and-coming coach, and that, to me, speaks volumes. Because, again, that means he can relate to players, and they trusted him to stay on the staff and say, oh, we can work with this guy. So there's something there about him, that those other coaches trusted to keep him on those staff.
Correct.
So
correct.
Yeah, again.
And like I said, I mean, he's still young in the game.
I know Shad in the previous call. Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. He's still kind of, young in the game in the sense of, his coaching career. 15 years. We started in 2013. So about 10 years. I'm sorry. I said 15. So about 10 years in his career, he's moving up right where he should be. And about 10 years in, you start moving up that ladder and making those moves. So, yeah, definitely, man. My thing is if he's there, give him an opportunity. Let's see how it works out. And hopefully guys will play, man. I don't know his coaching temperament. I don't know if he's an up-in-your-face guy. I don't know if he's a rah-rah dude. I don't know if he's a quiet killer. Some coaches just could talk to you and get it across. Some coaches are yell in your face and get it across. Some guys can play both and they play each player individually. I don't know. But we'll definitely find out. And I'm going to be watching him in the spring with my good eyeball.
Yeah, you're right. And that takes him getting to know his players because not every player is the same. Not every player reacts the same.
That's right. Right.
You're right. Definitely right. And when it comes to, people have a tendency like the previous staff the year before last, all these big names. Give me a great teacher over a big name coach any day. Any day. Give me a great teacher. You can have a name, but if you can't teach, I don't need you. Because being a teacher, a coach, you're nothing but a teacher. You got to figure out, okay, everybody learns differently. How can I get everybody on the same page when they're learning at different levels?
There you go.
It's not easy.
There you go.
It's not. Give me that great teacher.
And
that requires patience.
Understanding, sure. Know-how.
And understanding,
yeah. I totally agree with you, man. But, brother, DW, we're going to party like a night. And, man, we're going to try to do something big up here for this Florida game. So I hope you're going to be in CANESville, if y'all know what I'm saying. Hope you're going to be in
that was one of my neck of the woods anyway. I used to run up all through there, but I had to settle down. And got a little hot and heavy. Had to get up out of there.
They say you were the Gainesville gangster. You were the Gainesville gangster.
Long story. Everybody say long story.
Long story. Way back. Way back. Yes, sir.
But I'll definitely be there. So,
all right, let's do
I'll
it,
be
man.
sitting back watching my coach.
All right. Let's make it happen, man. Appreciate you, bro. Keep it neat, brother. Keep it neat. All right, let me get to the next dude. I gotta knock his head off his shoulders as we wait for another call. I can't wait for Get Down Brown. So before I get to J Love T, appreciate you, DW, man. Before I get to J Love T, I'm gonna go ahead and spin this thing one more again. And then we got J Love T off in the back, off in here. I'm sorry, Get Down, Brown. I don't know where you've been, man. Yeah. Oh God. Hopefully we can get somebody else. Spin that thing. We trying to give away January giveaway. Anything in the store is yours. All you gotta do is let me know. I know he in here. The juice. Where the juice at? He always be in here. The juice. Hit that one for me, LMV. The juice. He got to call in. All right. So shout out to the member of the juice. He's usually always in here, but he got to call in order to get it. The phone number's right here, 862-799-9956. And we'll definitely make it happen. All right. So there it is. The juice. All right. Oh, got a dono in the building. Muhammad. And I'm getting to you, J Love. Muhammad for the 1999. Man, y'all clap it for Muhammad, man. Come on. Talent has improved, but coaching has to as well. To win big, you need great players and great coaches. That's just a fact. And brother, for 1999, no lies told. All right, talent has improved, but coaching has to as well. So yes, our talent has improved, but you do have to improve your coaching. You have to improve your ability to get these guys to play for you at a high level. That's important. You have to get these guys to play for you at an extremely high level if you want to win ball games. All right. This dude coming to appreciate you, Muhammad. Thank you, man. There you go. Put him up on the wall. That's all love. Ooh, that boy that's throwing them dollars. Where them dollars at? All right, this next guy coming to the stage. He be wanting to go in, but I ain't gonna let him go in. Because I'm finna give him the business. He be doing all that talking. But what he want to do, what he gonna do? All I'm gonna say is I want to battle.
I want to battle. I want to battle. I said, hey, yo!
J Love T, I'm here for the smoke, baby. I want it.
Listen, man. You ready, Coach? This gonna be a while, dog.
Oh Lord, it's gonna be. Hold up. If you gonna be a while, then I got another caller. You want to? Because we could do it that way. Because ain't gonna.
Let's flip.
Take some notes,
my
boy.
boy.
Take some notes. Take some notes.
Put me back online, boy. You too, Chad. I know you in the chat. Call back. I gotta hold a lot of King fans accountable, boy. That's crazy. When it's our own, they need a resume. But when it's outsiders, it's okay. I'm gonna tell you right now, I do not like the Chevis Jackson hire. I don't like it. We're called the U, not you ain't got no money. We're the U, not you ain't got no money.
Hold up.
Where's the money going?
Hold up, swole up. Hold up,
Your
swole
football
up.
needs to be investigated. He needs to be investigated for embezzlement because all the money we got, guess who we could have gotten?
Hold up, swole up.
Matter of fact, put me back on the line. Put me back on the line. We'll finish. Shad, call back, Shaq. I'm holding you accountable too. I'm holding all of you King fans accountable. So when it was DVD,
No.
Resume. But now the outsider.
Get that out of
have
here.
An excuse. Okay. All right.
I'm hanging up on that dude. Get in the back room. Get in there and calm it down. Calm it down, and I mean right now. J Love calling here with that blasphemous talk. I don't know what he's talking about, but let's go for it. I love it. All right. Oh, gosh. Welcome to CANES Talk Live, where we talk Miami Hurricanes football. How you doing today, Alexis?
I am coming out of my yarn as we speak. I have to call and say one thing. Because I don't like to talk about no Canes. It's boring to me. But I do want to say this. Is this a quote you / hire?
No, it's not. This is not a splash hire.
Chevis Jackson.
No, it's not a splash hire by no stretch of the imagination.
Okay. Because I'm just wondering, because I missed a lot of the show. I'm just not joining. So I do not say the same disclaimer to this person as you did to the Colorado hires.
Oh, God.
Because I know this person no more than I knew the Colorado hire.
Me?
And like I said before, none of these coaches, except maybe head coaches, splash when they get hired. Okay?
Corey Raymond would be a splash hire. He's not a head coach.
Who?
Exactly. Corey Raymond. Corey Raymond. He would have been a splash hire.
Who is Corey Raymond?
I just went over Corey Raymond. LSU.
Well, I missed it.
Yeah. One of the top DB coaches.
Wouldn't have been a splash. He couldn't have splashed for me because I don't know who he is. Never heard of him. And like I just said, I just joined. So I was late joining, so I didn't hear what you said earlier. But I'm just curious to know if this was what you consider a quote splash hire at all. I wanted to know because I don't have no idea who this person is. Nor do I really care, but I just wanted to know if you consider it a splash hire. I don't care about the Colorado hire either, to be honest. We'll find out how well they splash with their coach now.
You surely will.
I look at these coaches the same way I look at these players that y'all be giving all these stars and they ain't even out of high school. Don't none of them get a star until they get on the field and play like one. Now, for me, they don't. Just because you play in high school don't mean they can play in college. All of them don't graduate, if you know what I mean.
That's correct.
Okay. And just because they can play in college and win a Heisman Trophy even, don't mean they can go to pro and produce. It's another level.
I'm glad you said that. Maybe you could tell them other people that it's a whole nother level. But here's what I will say.
I'm telling you that because you be doing these reviews too and giving he's a 5-star, and you always say, I got to see him play. I got to see him coach. But when you be doing these little reviews on these players, you haven't seen them. You saw them play some high school, but you ain't seen them play where they're supposed to be going and why they got all these stars on their back before they even get out there, or they even select their colleges in some cases. You've already given them their quote stars.
Lexus, can I get one thing?
Let me like them with big old eyes.
Can I get you to say one thing before you leave? Matter of fact, there's a coach that I know would definitely be a splash hire for you.
Who?
Coach Usher Raymond.
Well, I don't want him to coach. I want him to perform. If you know what I'm saying.
You know what, LMV? You know what? I'm so used to LMV. You know what, Lexus? Get in your Lexus and drive off because, see, you went too far. You know they said that boy got. You know they said that boy got them bumps. You better be careful out here. Anyway, shout out to Usher Raymond in there. That's
You just hate me. Why you said Usher so much?
That's not.
He got plenty of money. He probably cleared up all the bumps, and y'all probably still got y'all with him. He the only one got some bumps. I know that's the truth.
Anyway, listen, let me go back. Can I get a Go Canes before you leave?
Go who?
Go Canes.
Go who?
Go Canes. Let me get a Go Canes for you. Yeah, you called to the Canes Talk Live show.
I do not like your shirt, by the way. It is not cute at all. Can y'all do a little bit better than that?
305, baby.
You're not doing so well on the field. You can listen prove off the field.
Oh, God. All right.
All right, Coach Hayes. I'm just teasing you, honey.
I know you are.
Can I rub on your legs there? Can I rub on your legs?
Lexus, this is a children's show. We're calling it.
Okay. I just wanted to know if you thought this man was a splash hire. All jokes aside. Because I was going to get on your case because I'm like, you gave Colorado such a hard time with that. He is not a splash hire. It ain't none of them splash hires anyway. But anyway, you gave Colorado coach such a hard time. And I was going to be Mrs. Prime tonight. And I was going to call and give you a called time about this little knucklehead man that I ain't never heard of before in my life. He ain't flashy either. He can jump in the pool, just like my grandmama say, jump in the pool, put them all in the bag, and fall at the same time.
That's right.
Ain't none of them fluff. How about that?
That's right. Well, I tell you, boy, ain't nothing like that. Hey, all right, Lex, I'm gonna let you go. try to keep it here. Try to keep it here.
Now I'm getting ready to do what the devil do. And
Leave you alone.
How about that?
That's right. And leave you alone. All good. I appreciate it.
All right, Coach Hayes. I'm gonna listen to y'all fight, whatever y'all get ready to fight about.
Oh,
I'm going to the chat. Bye.
Me and J Love T about to box it out. All right. All right, real quick, man. That was Lexus. She drive a Toyota, but her name Lexus. Muhammad Hussein for the 499. Coach, I'm gonna have to call in. I actually see you in here. I think you want some of that smoke too with J Love T. So guess what? You in the building. Appreciate it. CW says again, how did Kirby get those classes, Lexus? I don't know. Butterfly, where you been? No speeding, Butterfly. All right. And CW, Lexus is thirsty like Earthy Kid and Boomerang. Arrrr. Huh? Talking about rub my leg. Marcus, darling. Marcus. All right now. So shout out to everybody on there. I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for those. Thank y'all so much for those. All right. Muhammad, I see you in the back. Let me get a J Love T. If I got to tag you in like WWE, I'll tag you in to come bust his head because he in there talking crazy. Let's see what he's talking about. All right, J Love. Hold up, let me slap you around right quick. Hold up. All right, go ahead for it. I'm still waiting for Juice to call in. If Juice don't call in, we're gonna find somebody else. Matter of fact, Juice ain't calling in. Do me a favor, J Love. Hold up. Let me go in here, spin this thing again. I'm about tired of it. Getting tired of it. Somebody gonna take this doggone hoodie today. Oh, LV, you almost made it. J Mo is 238. Halfway through this fight, if you don't call in, guess what? I'm gonna find somebody else. Somebody gonna take this. Now, J Love, please get on with your blasphemous speak.
It's no blasphemous, man.
All right, talk to me.
You, right?
The you.
We got the budget. It doesn't stand for you ain't got no money. Take your broke home. This is what the budget came up with, Coach Hayes. We lost the top 15 DB coach in the country. Where do we take him from? Georgia.
Georgia
University.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of Georgia National Championship? It was a big time hire, right?
Yeah.
We had DVD on the staff, right? DVD went and got some experience. We need to win the recruiting battles.
Okay.
Point blank, period.
Okay.
The 3-star, the 2-star, the Jimmys and Joes, no. You have to win the recruiting battles. You had an opportunity to get an either equal or a better replacement, right?
Okay, can I stop you right there? Hold on, let me stop you, J Love. Hold on, Jay.
Let me finish, Coach Hayes.
I apologize.
You go to Marshall and get their DB coach after you just saw that gangster stunt Ohio State bull with Chip? Nah. No, I'm not buying it. No. Because for years, right, the fan base agreed. No more hiring coaches learning on the job. No more. We stuck to it, and it's worked out so far. Am I right or am I wrong?
Okay.
I'm definitely right. Okay. And now we went backwards. In this offseason, we went backwards at the running back position and at the cornerback position.
Oh, God.
Mario, you will be investigated for embezzlement, brother. I need to know where the money is going. I need to know. Ain't no way The University of Miami hired somebody from Marshall, somebody learning from the job. We couldn't call Coach Hayes. We couldn't call Blue. Blue Adams been trying to come home for a while.
Where's he at now? Where is he at now? Where's
Blue? We
Blue?
couldn't call Blue Adams Hayes.
Where's he at?
Hayes, we couldn't call Blue at Oregon State.
Is he really?
He's at Oregon State.
Good call there.
Coach,
I thought he still was in the NFL. I did not know. For people who don't know who he's talking about, Blue Adams played down here at Miami High, went to Cincinnati. Excuse me, played at Cincinnati, ended up began coaching and all of that kind of stuff. I think he played at the Bengals too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But Danny Adams is his real name. They call him Blue. I did not know. I thought Blue was still in the I thought he was still in the NFL. But go ahead. I'm sorry. Good call, Coach.
Help me out, chat. What about that other gangster that's at Texas A&M? What about? We couldn't call him.
Who are you talking about?
We hold on. Let me get his name. Another name we could have got. We couldn't get Big Boy Chris from Kentucky. We couldn't get Big Boy Chris from Kentucky. TJ Rushing. That's the gentleman I'm talking about from Texas A&M. We couldn't get TJ from Texas A&M. But a couple of years ago, right, we bashed DVD because he didn't have a resume, and now we're going backwards. Come on now, you got to pick a side, bro. Y'all got to pick a side, man. That's why we paying this staff the big bucks. This is no hate against Mr. Coach Jackson. But boy, oh boy, if y'all thought I was on Mario before, I'm on him now.
I'm
on them now. I want to see them books. I don't care if UM is a private institution. I need to see them books. maybe, no, Coach Hayes, maybe Coach Jackson is working for free. That has to be the only answer. He's probably the lowest paid DB coach in the ACC.
I don't know what his salary is. Yeah, I don't know what his salary is. So hold on. Do you mind if I speak?
Talk to me.
All right.
Talk to me.
Here's what I'm gonna ask you, J Love. And I got Muhammad in here, and I think Muhammad wants some of J Love tea. But
talk to me. I'm Ali tonight. Talk to me.
Boy, say he Ali. Ooh, I like it. Here's what I'm gonna ask you. One, we have to be careful. I know we want DVD. But do you think there's a bridge burned there? That's the first question we have to ask, right? We know what we want on the outside. Is there a personal bridge burned between DVD and Mario Cristobal? I don't know. I'm just asking a question. I don't know.
Okay. There is a bridge burned. I'm going to tell you why. I was one of the people that was hard on DVD the last 2 years. Back-to-back years, this is what happened, Coach Hayes. This is, for everybody, if you're on point, I'm putting you on game. This is facts. He got embarrassed on the last month of recruiting 2 years back-to-back.
Come on, J-Love, stop.
Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish so everyone will have an idea. Because I know I'm going to let you rebuttal, but let me put everyone else on game.
All right, go ahead.
Get that pace. Because I'm telling you, that's why they holding him accountable for that.
Shamar Stewart.
That pace.
Shamar Stewart. That's what he's talking about.
Which he had no control over it. Let's be real.
No. Let me do the rebuttal. You do your thing. I'm not taking it.
And Kamani McLean, I think that was the icing on the cake. The Kamani McLean, when Kamani made DVD look like a fool, that was the icing on the cake. And I think that's why they're holding him accountable. And that's why they threw his ass under the bridge. But those two misses should not have discredited of how he built that DB room, including an All-American and a potential first or second round pick safety. 2 safeties. Should not.
Okay, so here's my point. I agree with you. And I hear what you're saying. But I will say this to you, J-Love. if Coach Cristobal and the staff or whoever they are holding holding DeMarcus Van Dyke, aka DVD, responsible for Shamar Stewart not going or not coming to Miami, they didn't want you behind no way, because you literally just got hired. You literally just hired, you as a head coach who had plenty of opportunity to hire this guy well before 2 days of that signing day. Well before the 2 days of that signing day, where this coordinator could have been. It's not like Kevin Steele was on a job. He was only at Maryland for 2 weeks prior to him leaving and coming to Miami. Kevin Steele was supposed to be the Tennessee dude. That didn't work out. Kevin Steele was sitting on his porch by the dock of the bay. Or sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. Y'all get where I'm coming with it. And we wait till February to hire the dude. And he literally gets hired, 2 days before the signing day? And Shamar Stewart says,
less than 48 hours.
Shamar Stewart clearly says, y'all just got a defensive coordinator, and I can't trust that. So if what you're saying has some value and holds some weight and has some validity to it, then that's BS on their behalf, because the fact that this young man even considered Miami he's one of the top recruits in the nation, and the fact that he's considering Miami on a 48-hour hire of a defensive coordinator and explained why is commendable. That's one. Two, Kamani McLean. I remember they got on the private jet, they flew to Lakeland, and they went to go see the young man, and yada, 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 yada. And Kamani McLean decides to go to Colorado. But you're telling me that DeMarcus Van Dyke is being held accountable. I am saying that, J-Lo. We boxing it out. Take that.
Yeah.
Hold up. Matter of fact, take this one too. You're telling me that DeMarcus Van Dyke is being held accountable because a young man decides to go, and I'm not going to even say arguably, but go to the best cornerback of all time, and be coached by him personally. Now, we could talk about their head coaching records and all of that, whatever. But we're talking about getting cornerback tutelage from Deion Sanders. And he just saw what he did with a Travis Hunter. And we're going to, and people are going to hold DVD accountable because, one, you didn't hire a coordinator till 48 hours, and two, you lost him out to the best cornerback to ever play the game. And I ain't going to even say arguably, to the best cornerback to ever play the game and get taught by him one-on-one. Man, get out of here with that foolishness. Second is LOL 305 for the $20. I appreciate you. He says, Coach, the new guy didn't get Stewart either. Thanks for staying consistent. Appreciate you, LOL 305. Come on, man.
My next couple of jabs. I will say this to Mario.
No, I need some more gas in your tank. I need you to keep that thing hype.
I got more. This is one of the most important 2-3 year stretch we will ever have as Hurricanes fans. And the worst part about it, the whole nation is part of this plan.
Okay.
Because King Saban is gone, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we only got to worry about Georgia, which is no easy feat. When there's an off season, King fans, remember I said this. When there's an off season to where we could have gotten some of the DB coaches that I just named And James Coley. Oh, excuse me for that. Come on. And James Coley, in one off season, to completely shut down the state of Florida. He will be fired in 2 years. Remember, I said this. Hold on now. Before you do a crazy face, remember, he got what he wanted. He inherited what was at the time a top quarterback. He already threw an offensive coordinator under a bus. He's on his second offensive coordinator. He's on another prime transfer QB. And none. He has a top QB, and he's basically going to have a top 5 defense in the nation on paper. I know the games haven't been played yet, but on paper. If Mario do not get his shit together, 2026, he won't freaking be here. Remember, J Love T told you this today. What's today's date, Hayes? What's today's date?
2/21/24, 9:46 p.m.
If he does not win 10 games this year,
oh, I like that now.
I like that. Write this down. Remember, if he, especially remember, I'm gonna tell you the reason why. I just said it. He had an offseason to get James Coley and Blue Adams, or Chris Perkins, or TJ Rushton. Whichever combination would have worked. If he doesn't win 10 games this year, he's on the hot seat. And I'm telling you, if they don't win 10 this year, they will fold the year after that. By February 21st, 2026, Mordecai will not be the head coach of the University of Miami. And I will send Billy Corbin to investigate of where's the stock money is going. I know y'all laughing at me, but I'm dead serious. Because there's no way we have an unlimited budget, but we got a DB coach from the University of Marshall. No, thank you. I'm not buying it. Good night.
No. I ain't gonna let you hang up that fat. No, J-Love. I ain't gonna let you do it. Guess what?
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
I'm bringing in my brother. No. Get him, Muhammad. Get him behind. Don't let him go off that easy.
What's going on, guys? Well, Coach, I might disappoint you, but you know I'm on this train. J-Love, I've been on that train since that Saturday night when I saw him stole that football because Mario Cristobal in his ass from hole. Take a fucking knee. Excuse my language, but I've been on that train since then, and it wasn't just because of that one instance. You can ask Coach Hayes. It wasn't because of that one. I let all the other shit from the previous year and a half slide.
But Muhammad, I brought you on here. Y'all done had talks in the back room or something. Y'all both whipping me.
No,
man.
Coach. No. I've been on this train though, Coach. You know I've called
Muhammad. Let me piggyback, Muhammad, because I'm a very realistic Hurricanes fan, right? Let me piggyback on what you said, right? Because I need to be very clear, right? Because I need to give you my point of view on how I looked at it. Mario could buy time and fool everybody, right? As long as he could probably win 8 wins, right? And then he add something else to it that would give him more time to where you can't touch him. And continuous top 3 classes. See, those recruiting classes was going to make the fan base have no choice but to wait and sit. Because if you stack your talent on talent, and we're winning kids at home, we're winning the recruiting battle at home, you can't, at this day and age right now, you can't fire a guy right now. But
Hold on. I'm bringing in hold up.
Let me add something, kid, because I already know what you're going to say, hey.
I'm ready.
The thing is, what's going on this year of what happened, especially with TBD, and how he was able to reload, again, Hayes, he can't fool. With this is going on right now, he cannot fool anybody. The whole nation is watching.
The only thing I agree with is team win. That's it. But guess what? Y'all thought y'all was gonna double team me. I'm like, man, I always got something up under my sleeve. I got a heavy hitter now. Let's get it on. Talk to him, Cuban. Talk to him, Cuban Kane. Let them know what time it is.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You thought it was over?
Yeah,
huh?
I got you. I got you, Coach. Nothing has changed. What's the difference between Mario and Manny?
Oh.
Manny hired his homeboys. Mario's hired his homeboys. You know, so it's nothing has changed. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's all a homeboy club. Now this sounds great that everybody's waking up and seeing that this is just a homeboys club. Nothing has changed. It's just a Cuban with a new with a Cuban that can speak Spanish. That's the only difference I'm seeing here because Manny hired the bartender and the linebackers coach. And and Mario's hiring his homeboys and other homeboys. This is just rinse and repeat. It's the same thing over and over and over again.
What? Hold up, swole ups. Hold up, swole ups. Hold up, swole ups.
Can I please challenge what you just said?
Hold up, swole ups.
Because now you got me sounding like Big Groove, and sometimes you guys argue with Big Groove and you prove Big Groove's point. It's not the same. We got to stop saying that. It's not the same thing. First of all, Manny only had 3 years. 3, which he didn't deserve a day more. Well, I'm not going to argue with that. Manny left Mario, a QB, who had a top 5 NFL grade and a decent defense. We went backwards. I don't hear anything. And he's on a bigger budget. I don't care that he speaks Spanish. Gracias por favor.
He's got everything Manny was trained for. That they gave Manny no budget. Manny had no choice but to hire his friends because his friends were the only ones going to take $100,000.
Hold on.
So we agree with that. Okay, good. We agree.
Hold up.
There we go.
Hold up.
With a stone cold.
Hold up. I done brought in 2 of the people, and I'm getting my head kicked in up in here, and I don't like it. Now I'm thinking I'm finna fight J Love T. J Love T, you must got some NIL deals brewing in the chat.
3v1, baby.
I need some help over here, and I need some help right now. I'm like ready.
I'm gonna help you out, Coach.
Listen, hold up.
I'm gonna help you out, Coach.
I know who I got back here.
Hold on, Coach. I'm gonna help you out. Because Mario hired all his homeboys, but he's missing the main homeboy, Coach Hayes. Because Coach Hayes was with him at FIU. So I'm just amazed you're not on the coaching staff. It's all a homeboy club. So, this is kind of weird that Coach Hayes is not coaching at University of Miami because it seems like it's a homeboys club. So what's going on, Coach Hayes?
I guess we ain't homeboys. I done told too much truth up here. But don't worry about it. Hold up. I got the Undertaker coming in right now. Let me find out what's going on because all y'all boys right here, y'all.
Man, you come right out
man,
of a
we tell you, man, we not man. Mario can't fool us, boy.
No, y'all coming here. Y'all, I'm not.
Gave him an extra year.
Listen, hold up. I wanted to fight, but I don't have nobody to fight with me. But here we go. Y'all listen to me, man. I don't know what to say right now because y'all done messed me up. Hold up. And I ain't with it.
Right.
Coach,
I said 10 years. Hold up. I said 10 years. Hold up. I said 10 years. I mean 10 years. I said 10 game minimum. And I believe that. But when it comes to these hires, that's why I thought I had some help. I'm not mad at the Chevis Jackson hire. 1, timing is an issue. 2, I get where you're coming from, J Love. However, timing is an issue. All right. Right when it comes to that, I don't know what Danny Adams got going on over there. I don't know, but that's a good call, though. I have to give you credit. I thought that he was in it. I thought Danny was still in the NFL. I thought Blue was still in the NFL. I did not realize he was at Oregon State. That's 1. 2, the James Coley call. I get it, but he was already at South Carolina. I don't know what he's getting paid versus here. Y'all talk about open books. I don't know how that works, but you have to remember they did work together before. Coley has been at Miami before. Who says that he wants to come back? Just because you're from the crib, you've experienced this already. I don't know if you want to experience that again. We have to understand, wait a minute, some things sound good on the surface, but on the flip side, you have to take into account some personal stuff. And the only reason I can say that is because they have ties. Third, we finally, Cristobal finally let somebody hire somebody that they know from a coordinator standpoint, and now we slapping them around.
What do you mean, Coach? Coach.
He ain't never hired. He ain't never let a coordinator. He has never let a coordinator.
Who did you come with from Marshall? Who did you come with Marshall?
Nobody.
Who did he come with?
Nobody.
And how did the defense do? Oh, you can. With no own side effect, no slap. Goku.
I need some
Street Fighter.
We have an unlimited budget, and we paying coaches $10 to coach. This is just sad.
How much are we paying?
What happened?
How much are we paying?
Yo, Muhammad King, I'm telling you, Cristobal was going to buy time. I'm telling you, he was going to buy time with recruiting classes. This year, even if he did win 10 games, if he would have ended up with a top 3 class, which probably more than likely, fans would have been happy about it. The journals and podcasts and especially shout out to you, Coach Hayes, the content creators, the diehards, we couldn't hold it against him. But you're not tricking us.
Hold up, Insane DW, Insane. Hold up, Insane DW. You just want to call right back in, Insane. I'm not gonna listen to this insanity anymore. Insane DW, you just want. I need you to call back in.
You call and make your point. Insanity.
Coach, where do you, I mean, this is another thing. I don't see 10 games, Coach. Where do you see this 10 games at?
I don't care where they get them. Whoa, hold on. Let me say this. Hold up.
Games is not happening.
Hold up. Let me crack my knuckles on this one. This is where we finna go with this. I don't care if we see them or don't see them. My expectation and the fan base's expectation should be 10 wins. And here's I'm gonna explain why. Here's exactly why I'm gonna explain why. Because we won 8 games with a Tyler Van Dyke that everybody hates for whatever reason, but we would have won 8 games. Yeah, we won 7, but we take the knee. That's 8 games right there. We're going to pay $975,000 to a Cam Ward NIL deal, plus whatever else that happened the Johnny Manziel way, if you understand what I'm saying. For what? For 1 more game or 8 games? I'm not accepting that. Hold on. Let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish this.
Let me get Coach Hayes.
No, but I want to finish my point, Cuban. No, but I want to finish my Cuban. I want to finish my point.
You got me bent, Coach Hayes. Hayes, you got me bent.
Well, you bent. Guess what?
This young gentleman, a couple of years ago when Mario Cristobal was hired, and everybody was asking him, Coach, what's your prediction? I'm not going to give no predictions.
That's right.
And you're like, all right. So after 1 year, right, you were like, all right, he won, 5 games. And then everybody asked you for a prediction. You said, I want 1 or 2 games.
I said 7 and 5.
Increase every single year.
I said 7 and 5.
Now you want to go from 7 games to 10 games. According to Coach Hayes' logic, so you ain't talking to these Colorado fans. You're talking to real fans.
I'm talking to you.
Coach Hayes' logic, we're going from 7 to 9 games. How are you going to go from 7 to 10 games according to Coach Hayes' logic?
Okay, so let me tell you about my logic. Hold on, let me mark this damn thing because we finna cut this up. According to my, oh damn, I done almost ended the live. Y'all done got me so fired up. According to my logic, we take the knee. That's 8 games, right or wrong.
Yeah, that's
okay. Hold up, swole ups. Hold up. Everybody gets slapped. Tired of this. So if you add the 2 games, according to my logic, where I went to school, I don't know where you went to school, but 8 plus 2 is 10. If you want to use my logic. However, the X factor is $1 million quarterback that just walked through our door. We're going to pay a dude $1 million for what? For one more win? Hell no. I'd rather go 75 again. Hold on. I don't give a damn what he did. Guess what? We paid $1 million for him. I don't give a damn what he did. See, that's what y'all. Hold on.
You follow the NFL. Just because you pay something doesn't mean you're going to get a return.
But that's where you have to start expecting a return. That's the difference. We as a fan base are not giving proper expectations. Because here's what I'm about to say, and I've been trying to keep my mouth quiet for the longest, and I'm done with it. God dang on it.
Oh.
Hold up now. Hold up. No, because I'm fired up now. Y'all done got me in here sweating. All right. Here's the thing. And I've been trying to be cool. But I ain't cool no more. When this thing first started, all y'all, and don't be like, no, it wasn't me. All y'all, we got Coach Cristobal. People jumping over here, kicking the. Hold on, see, I knew it was gonna come, not me. Whatever, whoever it is, put the shoe on.
No, I was.
Okay.
And I was, but then I saw the last 2 years.
No, hold on. But that's the problem. But that's the problem. No.
No.
Let me finish my point.
Let me jump in right quick.
No, you can't. Ain't no jumping in. You can jump in, but I got my force field on, so you can't get me. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Buff fans, I hope Colorado Buff fans hearing Coach Hayes.
I hope they do hear me.
Flipping and flopping.
I ain't flipping shit.
2 games improvement. Now he want to go from 2 game improvement. Show me what was the record at the end of the season, Coach? It was 7 games. According to Coach Hayes, Coach Pompano's logic, we're going from 7 to 9. But Coach Hayes, all of a sudden now wants to go from 7 to 10. I'm just trying to follow Coach Hayes' logic.
Yeah, but you ain't listening. You're not listening.
When they batter you, they got this
information. Forget them Buff fans. I don't care about no damn Colorado. This Canes Talk Live tonight. So let's talk some Canes. What I'm telling you straight up is that when Mario Cristobal came here, I gave no expectation. I said, Coach Cristobal, you set your baseline. I stuck to my guns. Second year, I said, now that I saw what you have, go 7-5. We're talking regular season. That's exactly what he did. Now, with the acquisition of Cam Ward, you're going to put $1 million on this thing. You are now 3 years into your program because everybody want to blame Manny Diaz players. The coach is bad. The color orange is wrong. The color green is not right. The carpet is stained. The helmets are white. They want to give every excuse in the book for why. And now it's hold on, man. Hold on, them. Hold up. Now it's 3 years in. How long will it take for you to build your culture? You got it. You got your hands into the transfer portal. You have the right to do all those things. So when do we start giving him the expectation of excellence? When? That's the problem with y'all. Hold up. No. I ain't finished. I ain't finished. The problem with this fan base is now, and I said this when he first got hired. What does Mario Cristobal do when the fan base turns on the prodigal son? And that's what y'all starting to do right now. Instead of, guess what, giving him an expectation, he need to meet it. You already saying he gonna lose. He's 3. All of the things that y'all wanted Mario Cristobal, y'all got him. You wanted the university to open up the wallet, they gave it to you. They put $100 million to the facilities, they gave it to you. Anything you want, you got. And now that ain't good enough. So what you're basically telling me is Mario Cristobal is not the man for this job. Is that what y'all saying? Are y'all flipping y'all script? Hold on. Are y'all flipping it? No. Hear me out.
You should hire Mike Gundy.
Are y'all flipping it? Hold on. Are y'all flipping the script? Hold on. Are y'all flipping the script right now? Because when he got hired, he's the man for the job. He's a Cane. He knows what it is to be a Hurricane. He's a hard-nosed guy. And now, because he's not meeting your expectation, y'all ass done flipped on him. Hell no.
You want to answer Coach Hayes? Let me say this right quick, Coach Hayes. No, I'm going to keep it real, right? When he got hired, I expected 8, 9, 10 wins. Because we ain't hiring for a rebuild. I don't know where this rebuild, changing culture, he needed 4, 5, 6 years, 2, 3 recruiting class came from. Because that was a lot of money we paid him. Especially we even took him from Oregon even after someone, a tall, amazing gentleman named Hayes, said that if he couldn't dominate at the West Coast, what makes you think he'll be able to do it over here, especially when he had the most resources? But, a lot of people forgot about that. But, yeah, I turned on him after the first year. That's just me. I don't know if anyone else is going to.
They ain't gonna tell the truth. I appreciate you for telling the truth. Hold on. Let me do this, Muhammad. You next. But hey, J Love, I appreciate you telling the truth and slap your face for telling the truth. Muhammad, go ahead.
Let me keep it real. When he got, I'll be honest with you. I said it from the start. I never watched Oregon football. I never saw anything that Coach Cristobal did. This is all I ever heard.
You watched Coach Hayes?
Right. So all I ever heard was the guy was an ace recruiter, A+ coach. He's from Miami, played here, etc. So I was excited, right?
Hold on, J Love. Let him talk. Let him talk.
I do.
What did Coach Hayes say
about Mario?
J Love, let him talk because I'm getting hot. I'm hot.
So I was excited because all our Dade County talent goes elsewhere most of the time. So I'm thinking this guy's going to be able to keep talent home. We're going to actually win and prosper as a program finally. I didn't think it would be right year one, but this is where I started to switch my thinking with Coach Cristobal. Is after these first 2 years, from what I've seen him make judgment calls, coaching calls, strategy calls, it has nothing. I don't care. This has nothing to do with who he hired, his talent, his this, that, and the other. I'm talking about strictly coaching acumen, your mental capacity when it comes to your profession. If you as an individual tell me that he needs superb talent around him for him to prosper, that means you suck as a head coach. That means you suck as a game manager. As a manager of your talent, of what you do on the field, you suck. If you tell me that everyone around you needs to be an A+ for us to move forward.
So here's what I'll say, Muhammad. Much love to you, but here's what I'm gonna say. You know why I'm on this train? I'm on this train because y'all know I was a Lane Kiffin dude, right? Versus Mario Cristobal. I will always give Coach Mario Cristobal love, giving me the opportunity, but we're talking sport here. The reason I'm on this Mario train now, because this is what everybody, if your ass was in 954, 561, or 305, you Mario Cristobal. Hold on, man. And don't be talking about not me. Again, nothing's 100%. Hold on.
Let me get my 2 cents.
Hold on. Everybody gonna get it. But the reason I'm on this train is because this is what everybody wanted. Now it's only been 3 years. And guess what? Y'all don't have no problem. This is the part that gets me. Y'all had no problem blaming Manny Diaz when stuff didn't look right. He's a Cuban. He don't even speak Spanish. Mario Cristobal comes in. Look at him. He's on Calle Ocho drinking Cuban coffee and cafe con leche. He's a real guy. He's from Miami. He played the Hurricane. And now we already going into year 3 and people done turned on him. If you do your due diligence prior to hiring these folks, you will see it. The proof is in the pudding. But no, I'm not changing. I'm staying on this train until the upper brass decide to say nada, no more. I'm finished. Go ahead, man.
Okay, let me get in, Coach. Sorry. So this is what I wanted. I wanted a proper coaching search. Number one, we hired Manny within 4 to 5 hours. We hired Mario before even Mario was hired when the coach was already in place, right? Number two, my order was Mike Gundy and Lane Kiffin. I ain't gonna tell you why Mike Gundy, but Mike Gundy was my number one choice. Okay, so I never wanted Mario because Mario needs, like, I think it was J. Latiz or Muhammad. He needs supreme talent to win, and also we don't know if he does get supreme talent. That's a whole different scenario, right? But Coach Hayes, going back to your little Cam Ward thing, you know who was? This is thanks to Coach to Shad 1419. According to Pro Football Focus, do you know who was ranked higher than Cam Ward?
I don't care. We gave him $1 million.
Your boy TBD. So you mean to tell me Cam Ward, a person that was ranked below TBD, is going to have a better outcome because we are paying him more?
What you're missing understanding is, Cuban, I don't care. What I'm telling you is This is what the people wanted. And when the people wanted it, see, the thing that's funny, and I understand everybody up here is individual, but no one on here can disagree and say the fan base didn't want Mario Cristobal. Would you agree or disagree with that? That the majority of the, I'll go to majority.
Fan base, we have
okay.
a goofy fan base.
Hold up.
We wanted Manny
exactly
when he got hired.
Hold up. Thank you.
We wanted Manny when he got hired.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Same thing then.
But that's my point.
It was the same hype for Manny Diaz. It was the same hype.
It's going to be the same hype for the next coach. Listen, it's going to be the same hype for the next coach and the same hype for the next coach. This is fan bases. I call them people over there, Colorado. Hold on. I call them people over there, Colorado Colt. We the Cane crazies because we just as nutty as them. People don't get that.
It's just hype. It's just hype. After you see the product.
Everybody getting slapped in this mud today. I'm tired of this.
No, you're my friend.
After you see the hype goes down.
Coach Carr.
After the hype goes away, and then he goes in the post game and says, "We preach two hands on the football." All you can help but think is, "Wow, this guy's a real fucking dumbass."
Well, guess what?
Hey, Cuban
that ain't changed. Hold on, can I do this real quick? I don't want to get Insane in here. Insane, man. Y'all clap it up for Insane. He won the wheel. Y'all clap it up for Insane. We out of control right now. Insane.
Yeah.
Do me a favor.
I see. It's definitely out of control. But it's like you say, the fandom.
The same.
Crazy.
Hold up, because I'm gonna say this to fans. I'm gonna say this, Insane. Matter of fact, Insane, I gotta slap you across the face because you won. Congratulations. Go into the store, pick whatever you want. You got my email address or DM me on Twitter. Hey, I don't even know if you got my phone number. If you do, call me, whatever the case may be. Pick anything you want out the store. We'll talk about it. Do you have my number or no?
No, I don't have it.
All right. Well, email me. You got my email, CoachHayesFootball@gmail. We'll put it up on the screen or somewhere. You can find it down.
Logic, in that store or that Coach.
Yep, my Logic in the store. So Insane, you're more than welcome to stay, but I'm finna get back to commencing and whipping ass. And so if you're more than welcome to stay around, but it's about to be rated R because Coach ain't going for it. I ain't cutting no shorts.
No, I'm gonna get out of that, Coach. I'm gonna get out of that. I got other things I got to take care of. I got L&B and Black Panthers in that group trying to get personal right now.
Hey, we about to finish this up in the Discord. But anyway, all right, appreciate you, Insane. Thanks a lot. Oh, I got Chris Kane back here. My bad. Remember, I missed him. I ain't seen him in here. Chris Kane, what's up, man? But let me finish my point because I know you're ready to talk to. What I'm telling y'all is I don't care. I don't care if he loses to FAMU and Ball State. You better come up with 10 wins. The problem with our fan base, including us or even the quote-unquote realist, we don't have a standard. We don't. We're so used to saying, you know what? Nah, he's not that guy. Ha, ha, ha. No, we need to have a standard. I keep bringing up people like Ohio State. Ohio State has a coach that is 58-7, dog, and they're ready to fire this mother lover, dog, because they have not won a natty in 10 years. 10 years.
Ohio State wins 10 games every year
because they have a standard. That's my point.
We can't beat Georgia Tech at home, Coach.
Because we don't have a standard. We have let the standard go, and this is what I'm saying. That's my point. That's why I'm at this.
Coach,
it doesn't matter. No.
Every year, this fan base. Every year we call in. What do we say? We're going 11-0. We're going 10, and we're going this, that, and the other. We're going.
We got an easy schedule.
Yeah. So what are you talking about? We're doing exactly what you're saying, and now finally, after 17, 18 years of failure, I want to see it. Can you win 10 games? Because it's been mission
and that's why I'm saying, and that's why whether I believe it or not, I'm saying 10 games, and I ain't gonna budge on it.
Okay, I would love that, bro. Let's go 12-0.
No, we don't have to exaggerate it. No, hold on. No, but we don't have to see. But to me, that's just being funny. We don't have to exaggerate it. I'm saying to you, because based on Cuban Kane, Coach Hayes' logic, my logic is +2. And my logic is saying if the SOB took a knee, we'll have 8 wins. +2 more games gives us 10. That's natural progression of a football program.
And what I'm trying to tell you, Coach, is that SOB taking a knee means a lot of mental acumen, and that just doesn't happen overnight. And he needs to grow that.
So let's fly the plane. So let's fly the plane right now.
All of a sudden now it got smarter. So what you're telling me is Mario Crystal Ball got smarter overnight because
I didn't say that.
$1 million quarterback. Is
nope.
that what you're telling me?
What I'm telling you is
so then that's what
Hold on, Coach.
That guy who plays and throws the ball around for $1 million, he's not making the game time decisions. They don't give him that liberty in college. He's not Peyton Manning. He's not going to have that liberty to take a timeout, take a knee when you're supposed to. That's still going to be goddamn Coach Cristobal. So until I see him prove otherwise, 10 wins, bro. That guy can dream about 10 wins getting to Miami until he learns to actually manage a game to get a team there. What do great teams do? Win games that they're not supposed to. So until Coach Cristobal has the ability to do that, I need to see it.
I'm starting a poll.
Coach,
can I say something?
I got a cut.
Yeah. Hold on. Hold on. Real quick. I'm starting a poll right now. Is Mario Cristobal the man? Yes or no? And I want to see where this poll goes. Hold up. I'm starting a poll. I can't start it. Damn it. Okay, here it is. I'm starting a poll right now. Y'all go in the chat. Is Mario Cristobal the man for Miami? Hold up. I failed typing. Hold on.
Let me say something for you became
Let me get one in real quick. Coach.
Yes.
This is Cuban. Coach, I got a question. Is next year's roster going to be better than last year's roster?
Yes.
Hold on. Is Mario Cristobal
defense is going to be better?
Yes.
Offense is going to be better?
Yes.
Where? Please tell me where we're improving at on both defense and offense.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you right now. This is J Love T, by the way. The QB position.
What up, dude?
We got the QB that they wanted. They say that's the QB that's going to take them over the top. That's the QB that stopped them from recruiting. That's the QB that they pulled out of the NFL draft list. That's the QB that they gave big NIL money to. That's the number one. That's the number one spot. When you have that spot, when you have a true QB, you can go far. You can't go nowhere without a QB. Number two, the running back position. We're stacked at the running back room, the offensive line, and the only people that got to step up is the wide receiver room, which it should get better. When you have a better quarterback, the better quarterback makes the wide receiver look good.
The O-line is not going to be better. I just got to stop it. The O-line is not going to be better.
Hold on. You asked the question. Let me finish. Let me finish. This is my point of view. I don't know. If you have your own point of view, then that's fine. But let me give my point of view. When you have a better quarterback, he makes everyone around him better. Point blank, period. TVD actually, in certain cases, made the wide receivers look worse. But that's neither here or there. Defensively, the head is back. Everyone knows who's the head of the defense, and that's Lance Guidry. Guidry is back. He's bringing some guys from the transfer portal from the front four. We know how he uses the front four. As long as they follow his direction, he'll be fine. Plus, the majority of our linebacker production is coming back. Don't forget, we have one shutdown corner and another corner that's proven. He ain't shut down, but he's proven. The only thing that we have to fix that we don't know what's up is the safety room. But as long as Zaquan plays, I don't care how much mistakes he makes. As long as Zaquan stays and one of those transfer portal guys steps in, that's fine. I told everybody this before, and I'll say it again. That's a top 5 defense. That defense and Cam Ward making plays is what's going to be the bread and butter next year. That's what's either going to make us to get the 10 wins or we're going to be a 6-win team, which I highly doubt it.
6 wins? So, yes. Slap yourself, man. What's wrong with you?
Coach Hayes, you got to listen to what I said.
I heard 6. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I heard 6.
Listen, we're going to win those 10 games or Mario is going to crumble and go 6-7.
Y'all got me getting drunk on the dang on Wednesday, man.
Okay. So that's what I was going to say. But let me say this to the gentleman that was on before. But before I said something, people say, what was the breaking point for Mario? The breaking point was Jeff Braun. What Jeff Braun did in his first year at Louisville, that's who we thought Mario was.
Thank you.
But Mario was the complete opposite.
No.
Who Jeff Braun was this year, that's who we thought Mario was. That's why he's on the hot seat for me.
And hold up and stop right there. Hold up, stop right there. And that is exactly why I never gave a record prediction. I said something without saying it because I didn't want to be that guy. How does a guy like me say I'm a Hurricane fan, I'm coaching, and I don't give a record prediction? Why? Because I didn't want to be that dude on the very first year Mario Cristobal comes in to my beloved Miami Hurricanes, and I said 6-6. Think about what I'm just talking. Hold on. Wait a minute. No. Because see, that Colorado stuff, I say it. I don't beloved Colorado. I like Coach Prime. But my beloved Hurricanes, I didn't want to be that dagger to them, man. And I didn't want to come in there and say that. So what did I say without saying it? What my mama taught me. She said, if you can't say nothing nice, son, don't say nothing at all. And that's exactly what I did. I didn't say nothing. And y'all wasn't listening. Sometimes silence is so loud, it's deafening. I said nothing. Everybody else, we went in the ACC. 9 games minimum. And I come in and say, I'm not giving a record prediction. Nope, not going to do it. Let Coach Cristobal create his own baseline. Not because I was scared to put a number up. Hell, everybody going to be right or wrong. But it's because I know what we're dealing with. And I came to y'all and I told y'all when it came to the hiring of Mario Cristobal or any other coach that doesn't necessarily specify on one side of the ball or the other, you have to strike gold with your coordinators. I've been saying that since the beginning. That was part of my argument versus Lane Kiffin versus Mario Cristobal.
Mm-hmm.
And I said that.
You said something else. Hold
on. But I said those things. And nobody wanted to listen. Everybody wanted to jump off the roof, and everybody wanted to say this and all of that stuff. And hold up. Oh, they call me a Mario. Coach Hayes hates Mario. No, I don't hate Mario. I don't. But I know what it is to build a program from bad positions. And for Cuban Kane brought up Colorado, it's the same thing in Boulder. That shit was terrible over there. So just because he wears a gold jacket, can backpedal fast as hell, and he probably the best DB to ever play, don't mean that translates to W's. Just because Mario Cristobal wore a helmet, played for the Miami Hurricanes, won a national championship, bust some heads, and maybe got his head bust, don't mean you're going to win 10 games right away. It doesn't happen that way.
Coach, I got a question. Are you picking 10 games because it's just the number, or did you actually look at the schedule and say, I can see 10 wins in this schedule?
I picked 10 wins. Hold on. I picked 10 wins for this very particular reason. Because it is now year 3. You won 7 games, and people don't want to count this, but I'm going to count the knee game as a W. I don't care what nobody said in the sense of why I'm making my projection to 10, right? If we would have got our ass kicked by Georgia Tech, or we would have lost on a Hail Mary, I wouldn't. But the fact that he lost the damn game and didn't take a knee, I am now calling it 10. And that's why I'm doing it, simply because when do we now stop getting slapped across the face and we say, this is our standard? My standard now for Coach Cristobal and the Miami Hurricanes is 10 wins minimum. 10 wins minimum.
What about the Louisville game?
We got our ass whooped. That could be one of your 2 losses.
What about NC State? I'm talking about this past year where
we didn't even score. We didn't even score because we didn't score an offensive touchdown in North Carolina State, bro. We didn't score one offensive touchdown.
No. What was the game where he didn't put in he didn't sneak it? What was it? We lost by a 1-score game. Was that Louisville or NC State?
NC State, we lost 20-6 because we didn't score one offensive touchdown.
So was it Louisville? We lost by he didn't go for it on that 4th down. What was it? Was that Louisville?
It may have been, but at the end of the day, here's what I'm telling you. I don't give a damn about why. This guy has been coaching 20-something years.
And Coach, he's had a 500 record.
Exactly.
He's an average coach. He's just an average coach.
So what are we going to do?
So why? Okay. That's why I care about the why, because I've seen great coaches. I mean, I've seen average coaches make great teams look average because they don't know what they're doing on game day.
So basically,
what
y'all telling me.
I've been told.
So basically, what y'all telling me, my thing is, I want to hold them. I think y'all missing the point. My point is,
I know what you're saying.
As a
you
fan,
want to hold them accountable.
I want to hold anybody that comes in here. We are the you. You can't come in here with a gun in the mask. Hold on. You can't come in here with a gun in the mask and rob us as fans. Nobody on this phone, I might be wrong, hold on, or nobody in this chat, maybe a handful of people, even went to that damn school. And we spent our hard-earned money on overpriced damn tickets, overpriced popcorn and soda. Parking is out of control, and we don't hold them to a standard. So guess what? I'm like Monique in this day. Then I'll call for a boycott. If his ass don't win 10, fly the damn plane in. Because if you don't hold anybody to a standard, then what are we doing? We're just spinning our wheels.
That's the only reason why I'm a season ticket holder, coach, still. Because I'm still trying to hold them to that standard by going to the game and everything like that. That's the only reason why I still go, is I would still want to hold them to that standard. Otherwise, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't waste my time, like you're saying. I wouldn't waste my energy and money.
I get that. So. I believe that. But what I'm saying is, but at the same time, we got to find, how is it? And see, people can say, oh, but because they win. No, you got to hold.
Can you give us a little faith? Can you give us a little faith and hope? Telling me that we're in a game, I think I heard Slow give a stat that we were in every game this year, but we still went 7-6. That's just
so challenge him then. If you don't believe what Flo is saying, you patronize his channel, challenge him then. Just like I challenge y'all to challenge me.
Oh, I do.
I mean, he won't take any calls. Come on now. We know that some people out here won't take that. Coach, we know some of these people are connected to the program and they just won't speak against program. And he's one of them. We can't call in like we call this show and really express our opinion.
No,
right?
But I have challenged him, and he's told me, straight up to me, that Coach Cristobal will not hire an associate coach or somebody. He will not relinquish those game management responsibilities. Listen, I think Coach Cristobal is the man for the job in today's college football when it comes to this free agency and promoting and fundraising and everything like that. He's great at all of that.
Everything that you just said does not win games, unfortunately.
Right, and this is where I'm going. This is my next point: is if he would just hire somebody to do that stuff for him, oh my God!
No, man, he's $8 million coach. Come on, you got to.
You got to be able to do that.
This man's getting paid $8 million. Come on, we can't do that.
Here's what I'll tell you. Hold on. Here's what I'll say. This is why. Hold on, but guys, this is what I'm gonna say. This is also why I don't want to take. So Gil says, "What about 9-3? That ain't bad." Gil, no disrespect, but damn that. The reason 9-3 is bad to me, again, if I'm going to go 9-3, because most people 10 wins is like your program is there, right? Like you really up there when you get to 10 W's. The reason 9-3 doesn't work for me, if I'm going to go 9-3, and I keep bringing this up with $1 million dude, again, y'all keep saying, well, that don't mean you're going to get it. Then why pay his ass $1 million?
Exactly. That's a fact.
Hold on. Hear me out.
That's a fact.
Hear me out.
I'm with you.
I would rather go this year another 7-5 with Ja'Cory Brown or Emory Williams, whoever you see fit that's already in the program. Because even with this $1 million dude, you have now set those two gentlemen back 1 year.
Facts.
So what I'm trying to tell y'all, this is what I'm talking about the standard. You want to go out and find a quarterback because you don't think Emory Williams or Ja'Cory Brown is truly ready. And you're going to tell me you're going to find a quarterback for one more win than what you did last year? Hell no.
Unacceptable.
I would rather go 7-5 again with an Emory Williams or Ja'Cory Brown, whoever. I'm not getting into that debate tonight. Whoever. Hell, I could take Judd Anderson. I'd take Poffenbarger, whoever the hell it is. But if you bring in Cam Ward and you know you got 1 year with the guy, you have just set everybody else back 1 year because they're not going to get game time experience. They may get some crap up time. They may get some mop up time. But I'm talking about true, how Emory Williams got in that Florida State game, right? How he got in that Clemson game, and that was on-the-job training. Why I would take that $975 million and split it between them two damn dudes before I give it to a 1-year dude that's gonna give me one more win? Negative. I'm not accepting it.
So pretty much what you're telling me, Coach, is Coach Cristobal, you better not mess this up, is what you're telling me.
Oh, I'm going to slap the hell off. We lose to a team like Duke, I will get banned. I will get banned.
So we're saying the same thing, just in a different way, Coach. That's really it.
No, we're saying the same thing. No, we're saying the same thing. The difference is you guys have a little hesitation in your voice, like, yeah, Coach, I want to win 10, but I know that Coach Cristobal. No, I'm not giving him an excuse. Call a timeout when you need to call it.
It's because I've seen him make. The only reason why I have hesitation is because I've seen him make bonehead game day decisions.
I agree. Listen, I agree with you. I agree with that. But I'm not going to lie. Listen, guys, I agree with that. But I'm not going to allow him to continue to make it there. Hold him accountable. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my God, Coach. I call him Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, but you're saying, yeah. Hold on, brother. Hold on with your 25-inch pythons, brother. Hold on. Snap it to a Slim Jim.
Coach, if anybody holds him accountable, it's me.
I know, but that's the problem. Muhammad.
Let me get in right
hold
quick.
On, I got you. Hold on, Cuban. Let me say this last thing. Guys, you have to remember something. When we're talking and I say you hold them accountable, I'm not specifically talking to just Muhammad, just to Cuban, just to J Love. I'm talking to everybody who's sitting at home right now thinking the same thing. That's what I'm not saying, Muhammad, you don't. I'm speaking what I'm no, but
you know
but hear what I'm saying. But I know you are. But what I'm saying is, hear me out. When people listen to us talk, believe this or not, they take our viewpoint and they go run to the barbershop and they be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're going to win 10 games, but, Cristobal be dropping the game. No, we're going to stop putting that in the air. He going to win 10 games. That's it.
I hope so.
No, but
South Coast Kane has an amazing thing going on right now. He's going through every hurricane season from 2004 through present. Last show he did was 2005. 2005, we would have been in the national championship game, but we lost to Florida State by 3 points, and we lost to Georgia Tech by 4 points. There was this young gentleman, the tight end coach. His name was Mario Cristobal. Ever since then, we have been known to lose a game that we are not supposed to lose. This program has not changed since 2004, and that 2005 team, outside of the quarterback, was a dominant team. I do not see dominant in this team next year.
Cuban.
I don't know where we're getting this 10 number from.
You know where we're getting it from? You know where we're getting it from? You know where we're getting it?
Dominant
Listen,
team.
I don't give a damn. You know where we're getting it from? We're getting it from, we gave them everybody used to blame the Hurricanes because we didn't invest money. The Hurricanes themselves did not invest money in the program. The facilities was crap. This yada yada yada. We don't pay the coaches. Well, guess what we did? We paid the damn coach. We opened up the thing. We building facilities out the wazoo. We're giving them everything they knew. This SOB is flying around in a helicopter going to see people. He don't even drive rental cars no more. So we're giving you everything you want. Guess what? You want it? We're going to give it to you. Fly your ass to 10 wins or fly the damn plane. That's just how I'm looking at it. And there's no more. I don't have any hesitation in my voice. I don't have any doubt in my voice. Mario Cristobal is going to win 10 games this year. If he does not, up the plane, it's $6,000 to fly it. I got $3. Let's get it. That's all I'm telling you.
I got.
Coach, I love what you're saying, man. And Coach Cristobal, I hope you're reading books on how to use your timeout.
Bro, my thing is you got a whole coaching staff over there.
I love what you're saying too, but I don't think it's realistic. That's my only thing. I'm 1,000% with you.
Here we go again.
Realistic.
So let me ask you this: how does he get 10 wins at Oregon then?
Because it's not the South. This is the South. Everybody comes down here. Willie Taggart went from Oregon to Florida State. When you play football in the South, it's a whole different beast. When you play out there in the West, nobody cares what the hell you're doing out there. There ain't no pressure out there. When you come down here, it's a whole different type of level of pressure. This is not. You're not playing against.
Here we go again.
Some balls. You got it. This is a little bit different when you play down south.
So you
down south football is not up
right
northwest football. It's a whole different.
Here we go again.
Mario Cristobal's not the right man for the job.
He's gonna be the right man. Listen, he's gonna be the right man for the job until they fire him or he leave. Because this is what everybody wanted. Hold on. Because when I say everybody, this is what the large percent of the fan base wanted. So guess what? You make them pay for what they want. This is what you do if you don't do your due diligence. If this is what you want, you open up the playbook. You open up the salaries for coaches. You pay him $80 million. Well, damn it, guess what? Hold him accountable. If you pay a man $8 million a year, $302,000 every 2 weeks, he gets paid. And you're gonna tell me you don't know how to call a timeout? Well, guess what? Go slap the damn president. Then after you finish with the president, you go slap the damn AD. Then when you finish with the AD, you go slap the assistant AD. And then when you finish slapping the assistant AD, you go slap the janitor that's in the AD office. And then when you finish, you go to his house and then you slap his wife. I don't care. I need 10 wins and I ain't taking no more. I'm done with it.
I mean, I like it. Listen.
Here we go again.
I ain't got no more cane juice.
You know, like, here's what I'm going to ask you, Coach, just hypothetically. If we're going to talk about hypotheticals, if we don't win 10,
a lot of playing.
Like this is what I'm trying to say is if we don't win 10, I'm afraid that they're gonna burn the program down.
No, we not. We're gonna hire Nick Saban.
Man, listen, man. I sat here and heard y'all bloviating about the same thing that don't happen 3 years ago, 3 years, every 3 years, get rid of them. Every 3 years, get rid of them. Every 3. We ain't gonna build nothing. Never. Y'all want a one-hit wonder like the net hit single every year. Man, let this man build something, man. God, dog, give him 3-4 years before y'all say fly the pitch for it, man. God, dog. We can't start recruiting classes, man.
I said he's the man for the job. He just needs to hire somebody to do game day responsibilities. You know what he needs to do? You guys remember what's his name, Bobby Bowden, before he, you know, on his last like 10 years. He was just the guy who did all the recruiting and, you know, did all the fundraising and the parties.
Yeah, but he's too young to be a figurehead. Wow. He's too young to be. Bobby Bowden and Joe Pa were figureheads because they were old as hell.
Coach, but today's college football recruiting and roster, you know, management and bringing in talent, bringing in NIL money, bringing in funding for your program. That's like the most of the college, you know, responsibilities now for head coaches. He does that A+. He does that an A+ job at that. I'm not, listen, Coach.
Que pasa, man?
Listen, forward because he can do all of those things. It's just if he would hire.
You don't have to hire. It's somebody. No, you don't have to hire. You see all those people that's on the game that got the same color shirts on. Is somebody on there?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Hire somebody specifically who's wearing those colored shirts on.
How about Dennis? Instead of cranking the little horn, D-Train, guess what? You got a chart. Be like, hey, yo, big bro, I think you should take a time out here, big bro. I don't give a damn who you hire.
One of those guys. We don't have one.
All them excuses, man. We don't need none of that. All we need is the players and let them make the players on the field so we can win. Coach Marcus, type of guy that like to bring in the players. All that other stuff is irrelevant.
So what's your record prediction, DP?
Tell me one coach that's gonna coach a team to success without players. They can't do it.
Hold up.
You can bring the most potential out of them.
Hold up.
But if you don't got the players,
hold up, DP. You my dog. Listen, you my dog. You my homeboy, DP. But I ain't gonna stand for it. Whoa, hold up. DP, I love you like the day long, brother.
Yeah, let me know now. Get me right. Tell me something.
If you don't think we got players, when you look at the ACC, across the ACC.
Hold on, Coach. Don't get me wrong. Now. I ain't saying we don't have the players. I ain't saying we don't got the players.
So why we can't win games? So why we can't? So why we can't beat? Hold on.
Man, we gotta let them boys develop.
No, sir. How about this? How about North Carolina State took a true freshman in Concepcion, number 10, and played his ass all over the field, and he burnt our ass up. How about that? This boy was at the prom that time last year. He was over there in the corner with Susie Q in the hallway getting suspended. And he come in college football and light that thing up. Hold up.
I'm not mad at the man that got an extension on his contract. I'll tell you that. Now I'm mad at the guy that didn't get the extension, the offensive coordinator, to come to that game.
No, but what I'm saying, you said we don't have players. You gonna tell me we don't have players?
No, I ain't saying we ain't have players. What I'm saying is Mario Cristobal is the type of player that got to have the players to do what he need to do. You feel me? If his quarterback out there throwing 12 or 13 interceptions in the season, Mario Cristobal is going to fail. But if his quarterback can throw more touchdowns than interceptions, Mario Cristobal is more likely to succeed.
Bro, they took a starting quarterback and Brendan Armstrong, a backup, just to run down our damn throat. He didn't even throw no pass. You gonna tell me we don't have better players? You gonna tell me we don't have?
Georgia Tech fired the DC. Georgia Tech fired the DC. Had a new DC. And
the week of they fired the DC. Come on, bro.
What about Duke when they beat our ass last?
No, I'm talking about just last year. Fucking Mike, first time head coach.
And that's another thing I gotta say is we got the players. Why they not making the plays?
So that's what I'm saying. No, but you said what good coaches are there that can win with no players? I just Duke. What about what's his name from Ole Miss?
Dude, obviously the players is good if they able to make the plays to win.
Oh hell no! Name me a player at Duke.
I don't know.
Who has a better roster? Rutgers or Miami? I need to understand. Who has a better roster? Rutgers or Miami?
Stop it, bro.
I ain't gonna stand for
one player. I don't know what player on Rutgers team.
Last year. They got nobody at Duke.
Gave us a
beat our ass last year strictly because of coaching. Stop it.
Strictly because of coaching, or did they have most of their whole team from the whole season, and then we had majority of our guys that was starting that season was out of the game.
Hold on.
I thought we had this great recruiting that our third strings are better than Rutgers' first string.
These puppies. Man,
hold up. No, they ain't
all these guys are starting on Rutgers was seniors and juniors on the offensive line.
Hold up. No. Hold up. Let's go back to Duke because I despise the name Duke. It don't even sound like a football team. Let's go look at David Cutcliffe's team, right? When he started his decline. In 2019, he was 8-5 the previous year. In 2019, let's foolishness. You want to talk about players? 2019, right? David Cutcliffe goes 5-7. In 2020, he goes 2-9. In 2021, he goes 3-9. Mike Elko, first time. Hold on. Mike Elko, first year head coach, comes in and goes 9-4. Now, when you want to talk about players, let's look at the players. Let's just look at the record here. If Dave Cutcliffe in 2018 was 8-5, let's just say freshman year. 2019, those freshmen are now sophomores, 5-7. Those sophomores are now juniors, 2-9. Those juniors are now seniors, 3-9. Wait a minute. COVID year, they get an extra year. So he took 3-9 players, 2-9 players, 5-7 players. That's what made up Mike Elko's team. And he turned them into 9-4 players. Stop it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
talking
about. Exactly.
Stop it.
All I'm gonna say, y'all, is
made my point.
Exactly. The way we trending right now, we trending the same way as Texas. On 3 saying the same thing I'm saying right now.
Fuck on 3.
When Steve Sarkisian got the 5-7 next year, 8-5. Guess what? We would have won 8 games this year. We would have took a knee. So year 3, we liable to more likely, like y'all saying, we're looking at 10 or more wins.
That's all it can be. I'm with you.
Texas has a returning quarterback. We got a first year quarterback over here.
Why are y'all sleeping on Cam Ward?
I'm not.
Man, just a pushover.
He better win 10 games. He better bring his ass in there and win 10 games.
Exactly.
For $1 million. For $1 million. Listen,
I don't care what you did at Washington State or whatever it was out there in Pullman, Washington. You better.
When the last time you seen a quarterback at Miami do anything?
I don't give a damn.
So then why you put stock in
what I'm saying?
Guess what?
He don't did it somewhere else better than anybody else in Miami. Don't did it, and I don't know how many years.
That's right.
Nah, De'Aaron King was way better than him.
No, I don't know about that.
I'm gonna say that De'Aaron King was way more athletic than him, but he's not a better quarterback than him.
Yeah, I'm not. No. I can't agree with that. I hear what y'all saying, but one thing about De'Aaron King, he was a lot lighter. He wasn't pulling. I can't agree with that. But what I can agree with is Cam Ward. If you're listening, Cam Ward, if you're listening, you better be in the Hex Center right now on Wednesday at 10:45 p.m. I sure enough just saw on Flow Show Jaden Harris was up in that thing at 9:45. So your behind better, instead of signing autograph, you better be signing playbooks, homeboy. And if not, we'll take your behind the bleachers and beat the bottom of your feet if you don't win 10 games this year. That's all I'm saying. Nah, take that.
I hear the Bulls. I hear you. He, like you said, Coach, you better do it because I didn't see players from all over the country, and then when they get down to Dade County, all of a sudden they get.
But let's stop making excuses, because guess what? When they came down to Dade County in 2001, it wasn't no problem. When they came down to Dade County in the 90s, it wasn't no problem. When they came to Dade County in the 80s, it wasn't no problem. So guess what? Bring your A to Dade County and let's get it on.
Us at CANES fans, we just a little too nervous. We don't have several people come to my Dade County and made success out of their career. Jalen Phillips is a prime example. The man had quit football altogether and started going to art school, came back and become a first-round draft pick in the NFL. Carson Rambo balled for the U. He ain't really get to the NFL and do much, but he became a ball for the U from Oklahoma.
Jalen Coach was the number one player in high school.
It's not the coach saying coach said. I'm just bringing examples of people who came to the U and had success. Like, can't just say they come to the U and not gonna have success. You never know.
Well,
man, listen, bro.
Jalen Phillips is
even Bubba Bolden came for USC and came in up balling. The last season he didn't a little iffy, but he still
he had a couple moments and then that was it. But
if Kiko can have a breakout year coming back, it's a stamp on Kiko.
Listen, bro.
All I know is a couple years ago I heard Coach Hayes, 2 wins every year, and now Coach Hayes wants to change the map on me.
No, I'm not. Right. I'm not changing the map.
What is it?
No.
Women's line numbers don't. What is it?
Come on, Cuban, don't do that. Cuban,
don't
do that. Don't do that. Hold up, Cuban. Hold up.
He's counting the nil down to 8 wins.
But Cuban, even if I didn't, we're talking now. You're now talking about bringing in this guy that you paid $1 million. We're not talking about, but even so, we're talking about 2 wins. Why not put 10 on them? It's not about lying. You set the standard 5 and 7. Cool. I come in, I looked at it, and I said to myself, I really didn't even say the truth. I looked at it and I said, you know what? Looking at the schedule, I say 7 and 5. Bingo. I just won the lotto on that. Got lucky, I guess. Cool. Whatever. Right? Because it could have been 8 and 5 easily the second year. Right? It could have been 8 and 5. And I would have been dead wrong. But I took in account, this is what I'm telling y'all. I took in account what? Dang, the juice just came in? Oh, you missed your chance for winning. I took in account that he's going to drop a game somewhere, somehow, and bingo. Guess what happened? Because here's what I'm going to tell you. I didn't even mention this earlier. I've said this before, but today, we take a knee, Georgia Tech, that's 8 wins. Hell, if we could score some type of points with Shannon Dawson, who everybody was jumping over and had a mouthful of whatever with. If we score against North Carolina State, that's 9 wins. But we don't even score a touchdown, dog. A touchdown in modern day football. FAMU and Bethune-Cookman still score touchdowns against Power 5 football programs. We don't score a modern day football. We can't come up with 1 touchdown. Come on, man. I'm not accepting it anymore. I'm data. Score 10 get to the A.O.
10 wins. I like it, man. 10 wins. 10 wins.
The main thing I'm worried about this season that could derail the whole season is the injury bug. That seemed like it was kill any Miami Hurricane football team.
That kills any team.
To have success coming to the year.
That kills any
that's
team.
Also one of our biggest downfalls is the injury bug.
That kills any team, bro.
So we can keep majority of the team healthy this year. Then I can feel like we get 10 games. Because we got a lot of bodies on our line.
Injury's gonna happen. It's football. Injury's gonna happen. You can't.
It's
do
gonna
that
happen, but
it's gonna happen.
I mean, like if you can
sound like the Bucks,
keep at least 70% of your team, you feel me? At least 70% of your team, because it ain't no guarantee you're gonna keep 50, honestly. So you can at least keep 70%, maybe even 60%. Because like you said, injuries happen, you feel me? But if most of your team can make it through majority of the season, then you're in good shape.
But bro,
in our bye weeks, even though the bye weeks be killing us every damn season, our bye weeks come in a good place.
But that's my point. So what? Everybody got a bye week. Figure it out. Figure it out. Maybe don't feed them so much. Don't give them a day off. Give them 2 more days off. I don't care. You're an $8 million dude, $302,000 every 2 weeks. That's like hitting Fantasy 5, dog, every 2 weeks, dog. Figure it out. Figure it out.
Break the curse, dog.
He's got a lot to figure out on the game.
Figure it out. That's all I'm saying. You got to, bro, you are getting, what, Manny Diaz was making $3 million, maybe? You're getting $5 more million. $5 more million. I don't care if you go on the sideline with an Etch-a-Sketch. Bitch, figure that shit out.
Coach, before they reworked Mike Norvell's contract last year, Mario Cristobal was the highest paid coach in the state of Florida.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
He went 13-0.
I know.
Their program was in shambles. Huh?
Oh, I know.
So what?
Listen, I agree with you. Listen.
But I ain't giving no excuse. Damn that.
I agree with you. We're saying the same thing. You better win. Because next year's schedule.
Look at this craziness. Mike Norvell, right? Comes in his first year after the Willie Taggart debacle. They were 5-6, right? Jimbo's last year, 5-6. Willie Taggart 5-7. Willie Taggart 4-5, right? That's enough to tear a program down. Not 1 year you over 500, right? Mike Norvell comes in, goes 3-6 a COVID year, comes in 5-7, makes a 10-game leap, 10-3. Now he's 13-1. Yep. Come on, dog.
Mike Norvell did something. Canes fans not gonna let Mario Cristobal to do.
What?
He let Travis Jordan Travis develop at least 2 years before Jordan Travis returned to the quarterback he turned into. Miami fans is not going to deal with a quarterback struggling, and then his third year he become good. Miami's not going to take the time to do it. They don't want to take the time for nothing. So they're not going to let that happen.
It doesn't matter. You the head coach. You do what you want to do anyway, right? That's what everybody loved him. Mario Cristobal is going to do it his way.
Yeah, and the way these fans talk, they're going to get him fired for trying to develop a quarterback. Like he should have did with Ja'Cory Brown from the jump.
Thank you.
So
say it again. DP, say it again.
Both sides of your mouth. You want him to develop a quarterback, but he hasn't played his quarterback yet. He's been playing transfer quarterback. So this is the problem. It's a contradiction by Mario. You're just saying you want him to develop a quarterback, but he hasn't played his quarterback. So what do you want? So next year we gotta wait till next year because next year's gonna be his quarterback.
Listen, bro.
I also say Hurricane fans not going to allow him to do that.
Who cares about the fans? Who cares? Do you really think Mario Cristobal sitting at home thinking about Coach Hayes? Hell nah. He probably with his wife eating pastelitos or some shit. I don't know. What I'm telling you is, if you're going to make that decision, if you felt like that, your first year, right? You got Tyler Van Dyke. He crapped the bed. Well, he asked Tyler Van Dyke to come back. He should have let him go then. And started off with Ja'Cory Brown or Emory Williams and build it up from there. Give him the whole full year. That's what I'm saying.
Wasted a year.
And y'all Canes fans wasn't going to let him do that, man.
What do you mean? Who cares if we were going to let him do it? He wasn't going nowhere for $80 million.
Right.
Where was he going to go? Where was he going to go, DP?
80 million with a struggling quarterback. Y'all Canes fans trying to get him out of there. Y'all already trying to get him out of there.
I'm not trying to get him out of there. I'm not trying to get him out of there. I'm telling you, at this point, win 10 games. Let me ask you this. Is Mike Norvell a better coach? Hold on, wait. Is Mike Norvell a better coach than Mario Cristobal, in your opinion, DP?
As far as
yes or no?
In-game coach, yes.
Man, no, DP ain't gonna do with that. In-game, out-game. You the head damn coach. Is Mario Cristobal or Mike Norvell?
Mario Cristobal a better recruiter, but he's not a better offensive play caller than Mike Norvell. It's context to everything.
I'm talking about head coach. The context is, who do you think is a better head coach?
Or a better head coach?
I can tell you right now, that right there. Who's the better head coach? This is simple, dog. Who do you think is a better? And the fact you can't come up with a
I feel like Mario Cristobal a better head coach, but I don't want to just leave out the fact that Mike Norvell is a better offensive coordinator than Mario Cristobal.
I'm not asking about coordinator. I said coach. Who's the better head coach? Head coach is a total.
I feel like Mario Cristobal, but he can't call plays like Mike Norvell can call plays. I gotta say that.
Okay. All right. So by year 3, which Mike Norvell in year 3 wins 10 games. Now really won 9 plus his bowl win may gave him 10. I want 10 regular season. That's just me being picky because I'm tired of it. But you're telling me this is year 3, Florida State, who was bad. Yeah, we could talk about 20 years. Well, guess what? Them same players ain't on the team for 20 years, but we still gonna talk about the culture. Oh God, the culture. What? Mike L brought Funky behind Braid when A up in there and sure turned that around.
And he came from Memphis University.
I got a better one.
Yeah, he was coaching their plays, running their plays.
Right, yeah, exactly. But he actually has a mind that works properly on game day.
Man, I ain't getting into that. Mario Cristobal gonna get it right. He gonna get it right. How about this?
Yeah, so that's the issue.
How about Leopold? I love bringing up this dude. I love bringing up this dude for some reason. Hold on, you want to talk about a crap ball program? You want to talk about a crap ass program? Let's go look at the Kansas Jayhawks, Rock Chalk, or whatever that crap is. Let me go back to 2000. We said we were bad in 2001. That's when it started getting bad for us. All right, here we go. Y'all want to hear some god-awful numbers? 2002, 2-10, 6-7, and 4-7, 7-5, 6-6, 12-1, 8-5, 5-7, 3-9, 2-10, 3-9, 0-9, 2-10. Now I'm sorry, 0-9. Les Miles gets fired. Leopold comes in 2-10, 6-7, 9-4 on his 3rd year. And you want to talk about no talent? And he won 9 games in the Big 12 at Kansas.
Good fish. Good coach. Good coach.
Unacceptable. This is all I'm saying. I'm not asking for much. I'm asking to be on par with everybody else.
All I'm asking you, each one of those years, look at the quarterback play and how many interceptions did their quarterback.
You the head coach. You picked him.
No. And if they won with a quarterback throwing 12 more interceptions, let me know that.
You're the head coach. You're the head coach. You picked him.
Why didn't you pull that quarterback?
Thank you.
Why didn't you pull?
Because we got put behind them. We got put behind them. I don't want to work with the plug.
No.
I don't want to work with the plug. We got put behind them.
Because you don't know your ass from the ground as a head coach. That's why.
See, I ain't going for that. Okay, hold on. I got a better one for you. Hold on, I got a better one for you. Hey, you talk about quarterback play. Let's go all the way a little west right there to Arizona. All right. Arizona up in here. Jed Fish gets the job. He's on year 3. Hold on. Let's go back a little bit before him. Let's go Kevin Sumlin years. 5-7, 4-8, 0-5. Jed Fish comes in, goes 1-11, 5-7, 10-3. But here's what's funny about his 10-3 season. Since you want to talk about quarterback, his original quarterback started shitting the bed. DP, who did he put in? The true freshman.
Freshman quarterback.
The true freshman. He made a decision, right? And ended up winning 10 ball games. That's all I'm saying. It's year 3. If you notice the pattern here, on year 3, it's time to make that jump and that leap. That's all I'm saying. And if these guys are making
man, Coach, you talking like year 3 already don't happen. You ain't got here yet, Coach.
I know, but I'm telling you what I expect. My expectation is what everybody else is getting in year 3. I don't want more. I want what everybody else getting in year 3. 10 wins, dog. And guess what? They ain't buy no $1 million quarterback. They went and got another freshman quarterback that popping zits at halftime, and they won 10 games.
Coach, you talking to now, mind you, I'm taking up for Mario Cristobal.
Me too.
I got to take up for him because everybody on the phone jumping on my dog neck. But what I will say, y'all talking to a person that's expecting an appearance in the ACC championship game. That's my flow, to be honest with you. Like, we need to be up in there with the way the roster schedule set up. But I gotta take up Mario Cristobal now, because y'all dogging him now. Y'all jumping on him, stomping on him, jumping off the top rope, DDT him a dog. Like, all right, dog.
I'm not jumping on nothing. I'm telling you straight up, as a fan base, what we should expect. Everybody else in America is getting 9-10 wins, and they ain't got the talent we got in the conference we're in. I'm looking at Arizona. When Arizona ever had,
you know what, Coach,
when Kansas, hold up.
With the talent that we got, I don't know, man. Because it ain't never proven. Like, every year they say, oh, Miami has the best talent in the conference. It ain't never proven.
Whose fault is that?
Because we got bad coaching.
Whose fault is that?
Coaching.
We say this about every coaching staff that come in. We say the same thing about every coach staff that come in.
I don't care about every coaching staff.
What's really going on?
No. I don't care about every coaching staff, DP. I care about the dude that we opened the wallet to because that's what we said we needed. I care about the dude that we gave $80 million to because they said it's what we needed. I care about the dude that got the $100 million from the university to build new facilities because they said that's what we needed. I care about the dude that flying helicopter because they said that's what we needed. I care about the dude that basically got a blank checkbook, can do what he want to do because they said that's what we needed. Now get it done. That's all I'm saying. Now get it done.
Well, I think what you're asking for, Coach, it's gonna happen this year, man.
It better.
When you build it, because like when you build through high school recruiting, it's gonna take time. When you build it through the portal, it might be a little faster, especially if you hit the right players in the portal.
He all over the portal. Don't do that. He all over the portal. He all over the portal.
This year should be the year.
DP, he all over the portal. He all over the portal.
Let me tell you this. If he don't win, if we don't get to 10 games, I'm gonna be at that. What's our last home game? What's against Louisville? Our last game, home game.
It better be a win. Unless we're 11-0.
If we don't win 10, if we don't have 10 by that last home game, Coach Cristobal is gonna get a tomato thrown at his head.
I'm not going. Listen, I'm not jumping on his head. What I'm telling you, here's what I'm telling you.
If we don't got 10 wins by our last home game, I'm going in there with signs, tomatoes, whatever it is. If somebody's getting, there's gonna be better.
I'm not tripping.
10 games
Can I tell you this? Can I be very honest as I can be? I'm at the point I don't give a damn. Like I said, we could lose to FAMU and Ball State. You just better win the other 10. I don't care anymore. What I'm saying is we have to hold a standard there, and I don't think that's going to happen. I'm being actually exaggerating you. But what I'm telling you guys is that we have to now set the expectations. We see every other program around us. They're using the transfer portal just like we're using the transfer portal. They're getting high school kids just like we're getting high school kids. But when do we hold the standard and the expectation to a certain level where this is what it's going to be, bro? You're the highest paid, one of the highest paid coaches outside who Mike Norvell, who won 13 games, so probably deserves it. Bro, what are we talking about? We're talking about one of the highest paid coaches. Hold on, we're talking about one of the highest paid coaches in college football. Highest paid coaches in college football with 5 and 7 wins. Besides Jimbo Fisher, who else? And you see what they did to Jimbo? They bought his funky ass up out of there. Bye, Felicia.
I agree. Listen, I agree. I agree. You better get it done this year, man. I've been saying that for a long. Last year he should have did a lot better. That show, that performance he put on last year was fireable.
God awful.
I ain't even tripping
fireable last year.
No, I wouldn't fight. No, that wasn't fireable. I disagree.
No,
it wasn't fireable.
It wasn't pretty.
If he had that year last year in year 4 or 5, that's a fireable offense.
Yeah, but that's his second year, so I can't. I get where you're coming from.
So he got lucky. He got lucky.
Bro,
that in his 4th or 5th year, that's a fireable offense. You do that your 4th or 5th year. I don't care who you are.
I agree, but bro, Jed Fish. Hold on, guy.
Recruiting at this rate, it ain't gonna happen.
Bro, Jed Fish was 5 and 7 in his second year. If he's doing that in his 4th year, yeah. So we could say that, but there is a natural progression. We are now reaching the peak of what we see, and especially with the transfer portal, bro. If there was no transfer portal, I would push this back. I wouldn't be asking for 10 wins. If there was no transfer portal, this is like it was 10 years ago, I wouldn't be tripping. But now you got Kiko. Think about all the acquisitions we've gotten out of the transfer portal. Think about all the acquisitions we got out of the transfer portal. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Who has produced from the transfer? I mean, who's done anything from the transfer portal?
Kiko, to me, is the best acquisition in the transfer portal we've gotten. I had to be very honest.
I mean, Cam Ward was good last year, wasn't he?
Cam Ward?
We're talking about this.
No, I'm talking about what they've done for the Canes.
That's the problem with this program. We always looking at what players do at other places and other schools. Do it at Miami. I don't care what you do at Washington State, Oregon, Alabama.
I'm talking about going into this year. Those are the top prospects.
No. We're talking about transfer. I get what you're saying, but we're talking about transfer that's come in and produce. Like, here's a perfect example. We get a guy like Kobe Young that comes in, right? He did all right, but now he goes to Georgia, and what if this dude just shines out the wazoo? Like, that's the kind of issue
he's going to, bro. He's going to.
Right? Look at this. We got a kid like Don Chaney. He goes to Louisville and shines out the wazoo. I don't care. I hate to say this. I wish him nothing but the best. But we need to games.
I know why Don left. I know why.
I'm not asking that he left. I'm not talking about he leaving. I'm talking about while he was here. While he was at Miami last year, why is he not the Don? That's all I'm saying.
He got thrown under the bus last year.
Exactly. So all I'm saying to y'all is, I need them 10 guys. I got to get off of here, man. But I do love y'all, man. We're gonna finish this in the Discord for those coach guys. I got to go take care of some stuff, but we are gonna jump in the Discord. This was fun, man. I really do. I know we get a little animated having fun with this, and I appreciate it. I just be having fun.
I know, Coach. Just keep your math because I don't know. Just keep 1 + 1 = 2, not 1 + 1 = 3. That's all I want.
But Cuban, I don't know why you don't understand the math.
I understand your math. Your math took a jump.
It's a standard he's talking about. It's not.
I know the standard.
I get it.
You know what we just said? It is the standard, but coach is not keeping up his standard. I'm just keeping coach to his standard.
Whatever the
please do. And what I'm telling you is, hold on. Let me fix this because I like to play these games too.
Has to get 10.
Yeah, but hold on. I like to play these games too. So here, I like to play the games too. I said they went 5 and 7. The next year, I said 7 and 5. Okay. And you keep saying these 2 wins. I'm going with it because I don't ever recall saying they got to win 2 every year, but I'll go with it. You say it, Cuban, I know you won't lie to me. But the X factor is $1 million quarterback. And again, I'm still keep bringing up the take a knee. If you take a knee, your ass has 8 wins. So if you add 2 to 8, 2 + 8 is 9. I mean, it's Lord have mercy, is 10. So I'm still not understanding why your math ain't mathing.
Yeah, I understand. I get it.
No, you don't seem to understand.
For the Discord, but Yeah,
go jump in the Discord.
I get it. I understand.
Go jump. Hey, we're gonna be in the Discord. It is 11:08. If y'all want to jump in there, I'll be in there by 11:30. I ain't gonna lie to you. Coach gotta try to get something to eat. I'm dying. But we'll finish this off. I will say this, man. I appreciate everybody that called in. Thank y'all so much for the love. We had a lot of fun tonight. Didn't expect to be on here this long, but again, Cuban King, you made me a liar again. You asked me 1 hour, I said 2. We've been on 2 hours and 35 minutes. God doggone it.
Yeah, you know you love
Today you got sick. It's okay. You need to drink, Coach.
Matter of fact, you notice J Love T fell off. He didn't want no more of this smoke. Hey, hold up.
Well, have a good night, fellas.
J Love T.
All right, y'all boys. Y'all be safe, man. It's all about you.
We want all this smoke.
It's all about you, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Much love, man, to everybody that came through tonight. Make sure y'all check us out. Got a lot of stuff happening, a lot of things going on, man. Just having fun with it. I really appreciate it. Like I say, thank y'all. Go ahead and hit the like, share, and subscribe button. And with all that being said, Coach Hayes will catch you at the 50-yard line. Bruce. What in the F they talking about? God dang on. We ain't finna win 10. Man, we gonna win 10 games in this mother. I ain't booked. Shit.